Get those tits out of my face. It's time!
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another week of totally inappropriate team sports, or as we like to call it, TIT. I'm your host, Cheeseman, joined along with, as always, by...
Two Generations from Bloomberg.
Lee?
Matty Icing.
and we also
Derek
got-
Handel.
Yeah, so we also got Dirk joining us this week. This
Hey,
week,
what's going on?
it's a special week. It's our 200th episode.
Mm.
Yeah,
How the fuck have we gone that long without being cancelled?
because only 10 people listen to us.
Mm-hmm. Nobody knows we exist.
We're not a big
Exactly.
enough threat.
Yep.
Yeah, we're not a threat at all.
What about titling or making my handle God Hates Fags just to drive the point home that nobody cares?
Yeah,
Oh,
you would think people would care about tits, but they don't.
right. Especially Tuesday tits. I mean, titties
Yeah.
on Tuesday. Come on.
It's mostly ass these days.
Kids these days and their damn ass eating.
It's okay because I mean, this show ironically is ass more often than not.
Mm-hmm.
I am wore the fuck out.
Yeah, really.
Much fresh air and sun.
Working?
No, not today. I went out to my niece. Well, I went to Tecumseh because my niece's team was playing Tecumseh today in softball. We went out there early to go walk around the trails for a bit, and then went to her game. But the game before hers wasn't over yet, and it dragged ass and went over by like a half hour from what it was supposed to.
Oh,
'Cause these are like 7th grade girls who really don't know how to play yet, and they're bowling the ball more than pitching it. So a lot of walks. And then literally one inning into my niece's game, and I'm like wanting to rip my fucking hair out. It's just, like so infuriating. Like, who the fuck is this coach? Has he coached them at all? Has he given them any tips? They're all playing like 3 feet in front of the fucking base. Like, back up. It gives you more time to play the ball in the off
Yeah.
chance it actually gets hit. And then the outfielders are out by like the fucking fence. And like, you guys got a fucking gap of like 300 feet between you on a 200-foot field. Explain that.
Most likely, it's probably a teacher at the school who just does it for the paycheck and doesn't know or care.
Yeah, that was another thing that pissed me off. I seen the coach come waddling out there to the mound eventually. And I'm like, how the fuck are you gonna teach anybody to fucking bend down and scoop a fucking hit when you can't even bend down and tie your fucking shoes? This motherfucker was like 400 pounds at least. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, can I step in? I'll
Was he-
coach.
Kind of like an older white guy, no hair.
I think he had hair.
Oh, okay.
Look.
I know the athletic director is like that, so that's why I was wondering if it was him.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, dude, I'm sure you're a star in your beer league softball team, but that doesn't give you the right to coach. You know he's the pitcher because the pitcher just stands there on the mound and he's a big fat fuck. He doesn't actually have to move or do anything.
Shout out to
I'm more of a catcher myself.
That was the other thing. It's like, move these girls around, try them in different fucking positions because the girl that was playing catcher.
You don't say.
Oh, we're canceled.
It's over. We had-
YouTube just cut our fucking stream.
It's
Shout
over.
out Scott. Shout out Scott Greer, not queer. Thank you.
It's Scott.
Yep. Special Dirk stopped by.
There you go.
Yeah, we gotta celebrate. It's 200th episode. Hell, he's at work right now, but he'll be home a little after 11, he said, and then we'll be fucking graced by the presence of G Wiz for the first time all year.
Oh,
Big deal.
unwrapped.
Yeah. But like I was saying, the fucking catcher, you're a catcher. It's in the title of the position. Catcher. Didn't matter if the ball was thrown 5 feet over her head or directly down the plate right into her fucking glove. Could not catch the ball. could not throw the ball back to the pitcher. Like, there's got to be anybody else on the team that can try this fucking spot. Anybody at all, please.
So they make the bad news bears look good then.
Yeah. If I was, they're lucky Tecumseh's coach was being nice. If I was that guy, I'd have been being a fucking dick. I'd have like every fucking pitch you run. They can't catch it. They can't throw it. They're not going to get you out. Fuck you. Out of
I just want to.
run so fast.
I just want to see them throw it.
I'm saying, like, she one hopped back to the fucking pitcher, and then, like, you know, they do the warm ups at the beginning of every inning, and then they do the down thing, and, you know, the catcher's got to fire the ball out to second base. The ball did not make it to second base without rolling any time. One hopper to the pitcher every time, and fucking 4 hops and then a roll to second base every time.
Does
But
the
yeah,
pitcher
I
get at
know-
least cross the plate?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes 10 feet over it, but to the plate. Because my niece started out pitching, and like, it's her first year playing. I can't really give her any tips on fucking softball pitching because I have no experience with it. But like, she's getting a little better. Some of the pitches were solid, right down the fucking middle, good. Some of them way over the head. She's got to figure it out. Hell, she went to fucking pitch the one, and she caught her thigh, and it bounced onto her hand and rolled somewhere between fucking third and home. I'm like, okay, well, that was a really bad ball, but whatever. She's learning. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. But then the bottom of the first inning rolls around, and Tecumseh's pitcher hits the mound. This girl is fucking whipping it right down the middle, probably 60 miles an hour. Like, what the fuck is going on? Why can't anybody over here do this? She's like a future Olympian and shit. Like, what the hell?
I want to say I think Tecumseh's pretty good at softball, but Lincoln's supposed to be too.
Tecumseh's good at everything.
Yeah,
Their fucking
Tecumseh's
girls-
good at everything. Yeah.
Their fucking girls' high school basketball team just won state championship.
That's pretty impressive.
The girls' volleyball team went to the semifinals in the
Especially
state
since
championship.
like they don't really have black people out there too. It makes it even more impressive.
Yeah, really. All the way into Tecumseh, yeah.
Like offensive line, defensive line football, I get. Fast and jumping, I don't get.
Truth North says, "Goddamn cheese! Did you have money on the game?" Nope.
Okay.
I played baseball for a lot of years though, so like it fucking bugs the shit out of me when I see like simple things that could be corrected by the coach not being addressed at all. Yeah, Tecumseh's coaches don't fucking play either. Like my niece's team. My niece did a competitive cheer, school cheer, which I didn't bother to go to those, obviously. But then she played volleyball, and I went to her volleyball games. She played basketball, I went to her basketball games. Now she's in softball, and I went to her softball game. Every fucking sport, Tecumseh absolutely fucking destroys them, and their coaches are out there being serious as shit the whole time. Like, they're up like 15 to fucking nothing. This girl fucking botches a catch, and the coach is out there on her ass. 2 hands, get under it, call it. It's like, yeah, like you should be.
Yeah.
Like Lincoln's girls would hate me. I'd be out there like, soon as you don't run through first base, run a fucking lap. As soon as the pitcher doesn't cover home on a pass ball, which is quite frequent, run a fucking lap. They might not be able to play well, but they'll be in fucking shape.
Oh, yeah. We're going back to the 80s and 90s for that. Yeah, run a lap. Do 10
Oh, yeah.
push-ups.
And so when I play baseball, like if I let a grounder get between my legs or under my glove, my fucking coach would make me fill my glove with gravel and run a lap, and then come back and play the fucking rest of the, finish out practice with said gravel in my glove. That shit's really uncomfortable. You remember not to fuck up again after that.
Don't pull a Bill Buckner.
Yes. So yeah, it's like my coach must have been a Red Sox fan. That shit is not allowed.
Must be. How did it go between your legs?
So yeah, that's why I'm exhausted.
There you go.
But yeah, how was you guys this week? Anything fun and exciting?
No, just working.
Yeah.
Just working, and people going crazy about Shador Sanders and Lakers on the brink of elimination. So
Extinction, elimination. Either one's fine.
Excuse me. Yeah. Well, you know what I mean.
Yep.
The brink of elimination. There we go.
I tell you who got eliminated. Doc Rivers. Surprise, surprise.
Well, that's surprise,
Nobody.
surprise.
Milwaukee Bucks are out, huh?
After
Well,
leading a 7-point lead in 40 seconds, and they lost.
well,
Sorry,
Impressive.
I know you don't care, but
Dame Dash got hurt, so
Giannis Antetokounmpo be a Piston pretty soon.
He won't be a Buck, but he won't be a Piston either.
I don't know. Pistons have cap space and picks. A lot of teams right now they don't have either.
Yeah.
oh,
Don't let the other Detroit fans fucking hear that. Oh no, he's not good enough. True North says, "Don't let it go between your legs." That's some solid life advice, ladies. Yes.
mhm. And you guys are tied with the Knicks right now.
Yeah, we'll probably
Series
lose.
should be tied.
It should
Yeah.
be, but they don't
I
like
thought
to
they
call game or make those calls at the end of the game.
Yeah, I thought they got rid of the fucking shady refs.
No, they didn't.
I just I'd like to see, Pistons are up 1 point, and then New York goes to shoot that game-winning shot, and somebody just tackles the shooter. Like, nope, no call there.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
No, no way.
Fender's gonna sneeze. Oh shit, foul.
Gotta
But I
have
love
New York
hearing,
in there.
all these Knicks fans complain, like, oh, the refs are against us. Like, have you been watching?
Yeah, really. No, Stephen A. Smith would say that.
Yes. Oh, the refs. Detroit says one thing about the. Oh, I thought the rest didn't matter. Like, I mean, most calls, yeah, it's stupid. Whatever, it goes both ways. But a call like that, I mean, I don't know what else more he's supposed to do.
Yeah, the Knicks are gonna advance in the playoffs, but they're gonna get their asses whooped.
Oh
in
yeah,
the next
Boston's
round.
waiting. No lube necessary.
Great.
My favorite thing though
Boston.
is New York. They sold their entire future and everything to form this team that's struggling against a team that had 14 wins last year.
Yep, most improved team in the league for sure.
Yeah.
JB Bickerstaff better be coach of the year.
He won't, because the Cavaliers they won more games.
Who cares?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about the Cavaliers.
Like, they won 14 more games than they did last year. Also, last year they were missing 3 of their best players.
Oh, that's right. They were.
It was nice to see Cade finally come into his own this year, though.
Just
Damn,
think if he gets,
Ottawa won 4-0, huh?
if he can get some better talent around him.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely needs another all-star out there with him.
They gave him Tobias Harris, Malik Beasley, and Tim Hardaway Jr., and he gave them like 30 more wins. Just imagine if it was like an all-star.
Yeah. Tobias Harris is a fucking hack.
Yeah.
He can
Tobias.
play in the first half, and then he can't play after that. I always forget his last name because I went to school with a Toby Harper. His name was Tobias Harper. That's like, I always want to think it's Harper, and I'm like, no, that's not it. What the fuck is it? Harris, that's it.
Tobias Harris.
Well, you know what? Since we're talking NBA, let's run down our fucking picks from last week. We don't do NBA typically, and these records are going to be a clear indicator of that. First game, Minnesota taking on the Lakers. Lakers favored by 5.5. Matt went alone with the Lakers. Matt goes alone with the win. Next game, Orlando taking on Boston. Boston favored by 10.5. Matt went alone with Orlando. Matt goes alone with the win. Miami taking on Cleveland. Cleveland favored by 12. I went alone with Miami. I go alone with the win. Golden State taking on Houston. Houston favored by 3. Luke goes alone with Houston. Luke goes alone with the win. 4 loner picks. 4 loner wins. Next game, it was Oklahoma City giving up 9 to Memphis. We all took Oklahoma City. We all take the L. New York taking on Detroit. New York favored by 1. I went alone with New York. I go alone with the win. Denver taking on Los Angeles Clippers. Clippers favored by 5. Matt goes alone with Clippers. Matt goes alone with the win.
Hmm?
Going
There you
alone
go.
works out 100% of the time. Next game, last game, Indiana against Milwaukee. Milwaukee favored by 3.5. We all take Indiana. We all take the L. The only wins this week were on loner picks. The 2 games we went unanimous, everybody fucking loses.
Losers.
On the week, oh good, he's back now. He can hear this. Smart Wahlberg goes 0-8.
Not
Luke
bad. Not
Birch
bad.
1-7.
Oh,
Me 2-6. And your big winner, Matty Icing, at 3-5.
Fucking embarrassing!
Hit that again.
Fucking embarrassing!
Yes.
In my defense, I will say that I won the NBA the last time, and I think maybe the only time we did it.
Well, it didn't show up this time.
No, not this. Which pissed me off because I'd watch games and I'd actually like make an informed opinion, and I did really well. And it's like, all right, this is the last year we do NBAs. Thanks.
So
I'll go back to being at the bottom of the fucking NFL picks like every year. Thanks a lot.
Maybe we'll bring back the NBA next year. Maybe. I don't know. This doesn't look good.
We'll take 3
Yeah.
games or something.
Yeah. So on the plus side, we only have 3 games for this week. So 0-3 is the worst we can do.
We'll see about that.
I'm aiming for that.
So first game, I believe is going on right now. With the Los Angeles Clippers favored by 1.5 over the Denver Nuggets. Smart Wahlberg.
Clippers, Nuggets. What would you say the spread was?
Clippers favored by 1.5.
I go Nuggets.
Right. Luke Birch.
I will go Clippers.
Oh yeah, didn't you not know it gets just as cold in LA? It's just a different kind of cold in LA. It's desert, you know. Pull your finger out of your ass. That's exactly what I say. So pull your finger out of your ass.
No, I should have had Dirk start off. Dirk, who do you like in this one?
It's at home, so I'll go for the Denver Nuggets.
Go America. Go America. Go Broncos. Yeah, go Broncos. Yeah.
I feel dirty and I hate doing it, but give me LA.
Oh yeah, didn't you not know it gets just as cold in LA? It's just a different kind of cold in LA. It's desert, you know. Pull your finger out of your ass. That's exactly what I say. So pull your finger out of your ass.
And Matty Icing.
I was like, oh, I get to pick last. So I get to go on my own. But nope. With that, give me LA as well.
Oh yeah, didn't you not know it gets just as cold in LA? It's just a different kind of cold in LA. It's desert, you know. Pull your finger out of your ass. That's exactly what I say. So pull your finger out of your ass.
Matt always takes LA. That's his favorite drop, I think. All right, next game we got the Golden State Warriors taking on the Houston Rockets. Rockets favored by 4. Play by myself. Dirk, go ahead and start us off on this one.
Let's see. I will go with Golden State.
The fag capitals of the world.
Mark Wahlberg.
Go OKC.
You mean Houston?
I mean Houston, right?
Go Golden State.
The fag capitals of the world.
That's right, the Reds.
Oh, OKC got swept the fuck out.
Doesn't surprise
Or wait, no, they didn't. They swept out.
No,
Memphis.
no.
That's what I meant to say.
Also doesn't surprise me. I was wondering because like,
All right, Luke Bird.
Give me Houston.
But Houston, well, it is famous for being boring, hot, and crime-ridden, maybe?
All right, I'm gonna go with Golden State.
The fag capitals of the world.
Fucking Bay Area. Matty Icing.
Go ahead, play that drop again.
One of the fag capitals of the world.
Well, congratulations, Luke. You're on your own, and that means you win. If it's anything like last week, that's a clear indicator that you win.
Yep.
Every time I watch that video, I always hope that there's an alternate reality where he knows he's getting fired, so he just fucking doubles down, goes out guns blazing. Because like the full video, he's like, "I'm a man of faith." He's like, which is why I believe that these fucking things. And they just like technical difficulties. Like, no, I'll say it again. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to Fox News. Y'all can eat a dick, you bunch of fucking.
Bunch of same-sex having motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
All right, last game, we got the Minnesota Timberwolves traveling to Los Angeles to take on the Lakers. Lakers favored by 5.5. How are you liking this one, Dirk?
Fortunately, the Lakers.
Oh yeah, didn't you not know it gets just as cold in LA? It's just a different kind of cold in LA. It's desert, you know. Pull your finger out of your ass. That's exactly what I say. So pull your finger out of your ass.
Been a hot drop lately. It's Mark Wahlberg.
I think the Lakers will win. I don't trust them to be five, so I'll go with the Timberwolves.
If I wanted to fight, lose, or fight games, I'd go to Minnesota.
No.
All right. Luke Burt.
Minnesota are up in the series. They're outplaying the Lakers, and the Lakers are favored by over 5. It's almost like they're begging you to take Minnesota, so I'm going to take LA.
Oh yeah, didn't you not know it gets just as cold in LA? It's just a different kind of cold in LA. It's desert, you know. Pull your finger out of your ass. That's exactly what I say. So pull your finger out of your ass.
Yeah, Luke makes a strong case. Like, I should pick the Lakers too. But I like that Minnesota drop so much better. Give me Minnesota.
If I wanted to fight, lose, or fight games, I'd go to Minnesota.
I mean, I like the LA drop too, but I don't know. That Minnesota drop just hits differently.
It does.
I too will take Minnesota.
If I wanted to fight, lose, or fight games, I'd go to Minnesota.
That was a good find by Luke. Still give him props on that one. All right. Well, that's it for the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Short and not so sweet.
Mm.
Like this coffee. Made this shit a little too dark. Ooh.
Oh.
All right.
Can the short hang on?
No.
Okay. Just thought I'd ask.
Probably.
I can no. Yeah, you're right. No.
So even
Just
Matty
tied
Ice
again.
lost hope.
I just watched someone stand next to Brunson and him spin and shoot the ball and get fouled somehow. So
Of course. Oh, you're right. It's in New York. It's the refs. There you go.
it's
feel like that's
just
gonna
Brunson.
be-
Like I don't understand how you can guard that guy. You can't go near him without it being a foul.
What were you gonna say, Smart?
No, I was gonna say I feel like that's probably one of the underrated pleasures of the show, being on it and potentially listening to it. It's just a little bit more every year, just a little bit, but every year, Matt just sort of slowly starts to become cheese in terms of like the optimism just dwindles just a touch, and then by 5 years later, we keep doing that. It'll be like he'll just like these motherfuckers are never gonna win another game in my entire life.
There's a difference between me and that.
Like I said, Detroit's they're the fourth youngest team. This is the first time they've been in the playoffs in forever.
It's been a while.
They're learning, and I mean, you can see it. And Cade's even said, like, you can kind of see from the first game to now, he's realizing you can't play like you do in the regular season. Plus, we're gonna trade for Giannis. So,
okay.
Yeah, you gotta remember there's almost 10 years of difference between me and Matty Icing, so he's still got a little while to go before he just hits that doom and gloom stage.
Well, no,
Yep.
the
also, we got
Lions
to
will
watch
get
the
him there.
Pistons win.
Yeah. I got to see the Pistons win back in 04.
Yeah,
04, yep.
I remember that, and then watched them play in the finals against the Spurs, and what was that one?
Remember that one too?
Big shot Bob, wide open at the three-point line. Like, yep. Oh, as soon as they passed the ball to him, he didn't have to shoot it. As soon as they passed it to him, I seen him, I'm like, fuck! Big shot Bob, he don't miss those. Of anybody else on the court, you could have left open and I'd be like, yeah. But as soon as him, I was fuck.
Very
Shinor
soon.
says, how long until Matt is screaming at girls playing baseball?
It's
Very
I wasn't
soon.
screaming at them. I was screaming in my head. Like I said, my beef was with the coach, not the girls on the field.
That's actually kind of an interesting idea. Like, if you could just, with the last game of the season, maybe you show up and get yourself ejected. Like, maybe you like have some, if you have some stickers, or maybe write something about when they can hear us. As you're being like thrown out, you just like shout like Tuesdays 8:30.
Yeah, I'm at a middle school girls game. Listen to TITS. Tuesdays 8:30. That's TITS, everybody. Yeah.
We love women's sports here at TITS.
And we make fun of the WNBA, but don't pay attention to that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's switch over to fucking hockey real quick because we got some
Hockey.
games in there getting ready to play too, if not already playing.
Yeah, some of them are.
Last week we had Minnesota taking on Las Vegas. Las Vegas favored by 1.5. Smark and Matt go with Las Vegas. Smark and Matt go with the loss. That's a win for me and Luke. Montreal taking on Washington. Washington favored by 1.5. Smart goes alone with Washington. Smart goes alone with the win. The loner pick is still strong. Dallas taking on Colorado. Colorado favored by 1.5. Dallas can never cover shit, so we all went with Colorado, except for Matty Icing, who took Dallas and took the win on his own. Another loner win. Edmonton taking on LA. LA favored by 1.5. Me and Matt took LA. Me and Matt get the win.
LA.
Winnipeg
Yeah.
favored by 1.5 over St. Louis. Matt goes alone with Winnipeg. Matt goes alone with the loss. The first loner pick of the week that did not come through. It's a point for the rest of us. And the last game, Carolina favored by 1.5 over New Jersey. We all take Carolina. We all take the L. Fucking A. On the week, Luke Birch, 2-4. Matty Icing, 2-4. Mark Wahlberg, 2-4. Myself, 3-3. All right, somebody hit 500 and something this week.
Fucking embarrassing!
Not a good week for the tits. Not a good week at all.
Yeah, win's a win.
Let's see if we can't bounce back a little bit. First game again, just like last week. Minnesota taking on Las Vegas. Las Vegas favored by 1.5. Dirk, start us off.
I will go with the Golden Knights.
'Tis but a scratch. A scratch? Your arm's off. No, it isn't. Well, what's that then?
All right, Mark Wahlberg.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at the score right now, and I would say that it's advisable to go with the Golden Knights, so I'm going to go with the Golden Knights.
'Tis but a scratch. A scratch? Your arm's off. No, it isn't. Well, what's that then?
Yeah, see, I fucked around too long. I was hoping to get this game in before it started. That way nobody would see any scores or anything. But
Yeah.
Matty Icing.
I'll take. I just went on a blank. Not the Wild. There it is. Wild.
You're where the wild things are.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give Metallica another chance to hit us with a copyright infringement.
You're where the wild things are.
You want to sue us, James? Yeah. Look, Bert.
I was going to go with the Wild until Mark mentioned the current score, so give me Vegas.
'Tis but a
Good choice.
scratch. A scratch? Your arm's off. No, it isn't. Well, what's that then?
What is the current score, just out of curiosity?
0-0.
0-0.
0-0.
Ah.
Tis the bit. I wanted to see if anybody would take it. If anybody was going to check the score, if anybody was going to pick based on what I said. I mean, they are currently playing, but it is 0-0.
It's 0-0.
I just went to go see the series because I was wondering who leads or if it was tied. It is tied.
Tied it too, yeah. All right, next game we got Edmonton taking on LA. LA favored by 1.5.
There we
First
go.
off, Dirk.
I will take the Kings.
Oh yeah, didn't you not know it gets just as cold in LA? It's just a different kind of cold in LA. It's desert, you know. Pull your finger out of your ass. That's exactly what I say. So pull your finger out of your ass.
All right, Smart Wahlberg.
I feel like everybody else has picked LA at some point tonight, so now it's my turn.
Oh yeah, didn't you not know it gets just as cold in LA? It's just a different kind of cold in LA. It's desert, you know. Pull your finger out of your ass. That's exactly what I say. So pull your finger out of your ass.
Yeah, like I said, that drop has been on fire the last couple weeks. Matty icing.
LA's favored by 1.5.
Yep.
I will take the Oilers.
Oil reserves. Oil? Excuse me 1 second. Operation Golden Eagle is a go.
Yeah, Key and Peele is a great show, but I think I like Letterkenny better. Give me LA.
Oh yeah, didn't you not know it gets just as cold in LA? It's just a different kind of cold in LA. It's desert, you know. Pull your finger out of your ass. That's exactly what I say. So pull your finger out of your ass.
Even my wife liked that scene. She says LA like that too. LA. Luke Birch finishes off.
The Kings to win by a singular goal.
Oil reserves. Oil? Excuse me 1 second. Operation Golden Eagle is a go.
Yeah, we had that game on at work the other night, and I went to the back room to get something, and it was tied with like 3 minutes left or some shit. I came back, and the game was over, and Edmonton had won by 3. I'm like, what the fuck happened?
That's when that goalie gets pulled, and then
2
you
empty
just
netters.
automatically know.
Yep. So yeah, I wasn't pleased at all to see that. All right, next game we got the Montreal Canadiens traveling to Washington to take on the Capitals. Yeah, Capitals. I wanted to say Nationals at first, and like, no, that's baseball. Capitals favored by 1.5. Start us off, Dirk.
I will take Ovechkin.
Storm the White House! That's what we do!
All right, Smart Wahlberg.
I will go. Yeah, I'm going to go Capitals.
Storm the White House! That's what we do!
All right, Matty icing.
I'll take Capitals as well.
Storm the White House! That's what we do!
Yeah, Capitals to win. Fucking Canadians to cover. Give me Montreal.
Fucking Canadian.
Luke Birch.
I'm right there with you, Cheese.
Fucking Canadian.
I believe Washington's up in that series 3-1 as well.
Yep, they are.
That
Go
is why I
Edmonton,
paused
LA.
before I made my pick.
So Edmonton, LA, I think that series is tied at 2. Not positive. We'll figure that out real quick.
No,
Yep.
we have no. Yep.
Florida traveling to Tampa Bay. It's a long fucking haul. Tampa Bay favored by 1.5. Dirk.
I will go with the Panthers.
You rat bastard.
All right. Smart Wahlberg.
Go with the Ice Kitties.
You rat bastard.
Matty icing.
I'll go with the Panthers.
You rat bastard.
That's enough of that drop. Give me some Samuel L. Jackson, Luke.
Zeus, yeah, Zeus, as in father of Apollo, Mount Olympus. Don't fuck with me or I'll shove a lightning bolt up your ass. Zeus, you got a problem with that?
Yeah, matter of fact, I do.
What would the spread again?
Tampa Bay favored by 1.5.
Okay, then I'll take Florida to at least cover.
You rat bastard.
All right, it puts me on my own with Tampa Bay. I like being alone. St. Louis traveling to Winnipeg to take on the Jets. Jets favored by 1.5. Start us off, Dirk.
The Blues.
All
24-hour
All right, Smart Wahlberg.
Winnipeg, please.
And then moments later,
Mandy Icing.
I too would take Winnipeg.
and then moments later,
Yeah, the series is tied at 2. Winnipeg jumped out to a quick 2-game lead. St. Louis has been playing real good the last couple of games. Give me St. Louis to at least cover this shit.
24-hour
And Luke Birch.
Again, you said my thoughts exactly. Give me the Blues.
24-hour
All right, last game of the week. We got the Dallas Stars traveling to Colorado to take on the Avalanche. Avalanche favored by 1.5.
Take Dallas to cover.
Slow it down.
Smart Wahlberg.
Well, based on the fact that I still haven't been able to log out of the Wrestling Outlet YouTube page, I think I'm going to be seeing that drop a lot less in the coming future, so I'm going to take Rapping White Kid right about now.
It's an avalanche! Snow filled the air, buries everything. Time to be scared. You better be aware. It's a nightmare.
Fox was a good sport last week and played it himself. Good on him. Mandy Icing.
So my wife was telling me that one of her new coworkers was from Colorado and was like from this tiny, tiny town where the graduating class was 9 people, and she's like, "Oh yeah, they have bear problems and avalanche problems." So I was like, "Oh, give me the Avalanche."
It's an avalanche! Snow filled the air, buries everything. Time to be scared. You better be aware. It's a nightmare.
Graduating class of 9. That's fucking nut.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, that's gonna be terrible."
It's a nightmare.
But she said like the town doesn't even have stoplight; it's one road, and that's it.
Jesus.
I mean, I live in a small ass town. Like, one half of the school is elementary, one half is high school, but I'm pretty sure the graduating class is more than 9.
Plus, you guys don't have to worry about an avalanche.
No, just gotta worry
But
about
yeah,
math.
as soon as she said that, she was like, "Yeah, they have problems with avalanche." I was like, "It's an avalanche."
Actually, they got. I mean, I guess it's still possibly related to that video in the sense that one of the teachers at the little school here in town just got arrested for being a fucking pedophile.
Of course.
Where you going? Where you going so fast?
Nobody saw that coming.
Right.
It's a nightmare.
Let's take a
Or
seat.
or high schooler hooking up with a preschooler. I don't know.
No, it was the teacher. I'm not sure who he was hooking up with, but
Well, still.
you know, it says, "Do you got to worry about gay pirate?" No. I mean, you might run into a couple meth heads that look like pirates, but
Yep. Mm-hmm.
anyway, I'll take Dallas. I don't like trusting either one of these teams to cover it. All right, Luke Birch, finish us off for the week.
I will take baby retarded Eminem.
It's an avalanche! Snow filled the air, buries everything. Time to be scared. You better be aware. It's a nightmare.
Start reading the teleprompter, kid.
I still hope like somebody clues him into this and like he watches this and like he's just crying.
I really do like the extra wrinkle that has been added to the lore of Avalanche Kid, because either A, he really is like chromosome deficient in some way, we're making fun of him, which is terrible, or B, he's perfectly fine and we're calling him retarded. That's a lot worse. So either way, it's funny and mean spirited.
Either way, it fits the theme of the fucking show.
Gotta keep my eyes on that teleprompter.
Try and tell him to scroll faster. Scroll faster.
I really
scroll
did,
faster.
I couldn't find. I tried to look on the YouTube channel for like contact information. I was going to send an email to see if we could actually work something out, and I couldn't find anything. I tried.
I couldn't find nothing either.
Get him on here for episode 200. Hey, it's that
Oh,
Murray kid.
that would be great if he was.
That would be the absolute highlight. That shit is a walk-off home run. That's how you end like at least the season.
Yeah.
Right. Can you create a new intro theme for us?
Yeah, exactly. Hey, can you hit that freestyle for us, the Avalanche, one more time before we leave?
Time to be scared. You better be aware. Tits is a nightmare.
So the teacher was saying, "Hey, student, it's a nightmare."
Oh shit!
I love that kid so much. Kid rules.
You better beware.
Watch the video is like fucking 8 years old. The kid's growing now, getting mad pussy. Like, man, fuck these guys.
Yeah.
I want to say 3 or 4. I think in his YouTube bio, I think he says like 8 or 9. So I think he's like 13 or something at this point. If like he's put his bio up as soon as he made the channel and started making videos, it's like 12, maybe 12 or 13, I think.
It's about to be a freshman in high school, knee deep in pussy.
Yeah. Yeah, 8th grade or freshman, who knows?
He's fingering girls doing the weird handshake.
I was just gonna say he's banging one and fingering 2 other ones. Oh shit!
He's, right before he busts, he says it's an avalanche.
It's an avalanche.
This is understood. All right. Well, the NFL draft was last week. We did our mock draft.
Oh boy!
I said, "Hey, keep track of how many you get right, and maybe we'll total them up and see who did the best." So, I got how many I got here, right? How many?
Same.
I know Smark knows how many he got. Matt, did you keep track of yours?
I gotta look back in our chat, but I sent it.
Oh, okay. For some reason I was thinking that was Smark. I was like barely looking at my phone. I typed out the reply. I thought Smark sent that message. Okay, well, I know we all got Cam Ward right going at the number 1 pick.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did we all have Travis Hunter in the 2nd pick?
I did not.
Yes.
I did.
And then Abdul Carter going in the 3rd.
Yep.
And then I had Ashton Genty going to Las Vegas. That was it for me. I had 4.
Oh, there you go.
I had to ask the question of, is it just the slot or the team? Because one of them I get 7 points, and one I drop all the way down to 4.
Well, you get 7 because it doesn't matter which team it was as long as it went in the position you said.
I went 5 for 5 to begin with. Then got number 14, Tyler Warren. And number 21, Derek Harmon.
Nice. It's funny they were both tight ends too. Luke called the tight ends. I had tight end going at.
Derek Harmon is the lineman.
Derek. Okay. I looked at Tyler Warren for some reason.
Tyler Warren's a tight end.
Yeah. I went to 21, and there I had Colston Loveland, a tight end. That's where I got confused. So for my 21, I had a tight end, but it wasn't the right tight end. Instead, smart fucking Bears decided to pick him at 10. Oops.
What's funny about that? We'll talk more about it later, I'm assuming. But like, I was the only person that wasn't losing their shit over the Colston Loveland pick. But then as day 2 and day 3 came, I just progressively started to become more and more angry about everything that they did.
Well, it's LA.
The question is though, were you angry about that, or The amount of times
No.
we're trading with us.
The Loveland thing was fine because I figured either Warren or Loveland, after all the tackles were gone, and they didn't trade up to get guaranteed. It's like, all right, cool, pick up a tight end because fucking Kmet is mid as shit. And so they did. It's like, all right, that's cool. And it's like, all right, so a bunch of running backs available, still a bunch of edges available. A wide receiver, well, that's interesting. A trade, well, that's interesting. And then after a while, it's like, oh, you wasted a 4th-round draft pick on a fucking special teams player because he ran a 40 really fast. That's wonderful. Good job, guys.
Bruno says, "Oh my God, there's a group of old Asian ladies playing the national anthem on harmonicas in L.A."
It's LA.
In LA.
As soon as they're done playing their harmonicas, they're going to get in a car, drive very poorly over to a casino where they will gamble and smoke nonstop.
If they get there.
We love women here.
Pretty. Ooh.
Why?
That's how you drive up ratings for NASCARs. You just make one of the 43 drivers an Asian.
Oh no!
Why is it when you said that, my mind instantly went to that Family Guy segment of the math tutor and the driver's ed?
Yeah.
And it was an Asian driver's ed type.
They hopped in the car and they cranked the radio up real loud.
So I thought you meant the one where it's a girl and she's like, all right, I'm about to change 6 lanes without looking. Good luck, everybody. And you just hear a bunch of car accidents behind.
It was the one where they had a math tutor and a driver's ed guy. Peter naturally assumed that the driver's ed guy was the black guy, but he was the math tutor and the Asian was the driver's ed guy.
Stereotypes. Gotta love them.
Oh, yeah. No doubt. No.
Oh, no.
No.
There was a funny episode of that on, what was the name? Drawn Together. Ling Ling, the fucking knockoff Pokemon, goes to get his driver's license. And it's like this giant pile up and shit. And they're like, wait, no, I know how to make this better. And like they tape his eyes up to where they're round and he can drive again. Oh, no way. I can drive so good now. Like, I think he loses his accent. He sounds English after that. I can't believe that show got multiple seasons.
Yeah, I don't know, really. John Foxy.
Yeah. Just when I thought racism couldn't get any more racismer. Then she goes to whoop Clara's ass, and Clara's like, help, she's attacking me like on the English language.
Nah, nothing cancels
welcome
us.
to the last episode of TITS. # canceled. Yeah.
Nah.
Like we said earlier, True North, people actually have to see it to want us to get canceled.
Yeah. Nothing cancels us.
The poor guy locked in the basement at YouTube who has to go through and look for all these videos.
Even he doesn't.
Oh, dang. Wow, Detroit won. You're right. Detroit won.
I'll be damned.
Good job.
Pistons are coming back.
I have
NBA
to
championship bound.
The thing just went and changed and said New York wins 4-1.
Say it's like the last time, it's like the last time they won. You go to Google and it's like Detroit scored 0.
Like, nope, Detroit won. Our bad.
Man, I don't think we ever heard. How many did you get right on the draft?
I think it was 4.
All right. Somebody tied with me. Oh, hey, I just noticed another check mark further down. I had number 15 right. Atlanta took Jalen Walker. I had 5.
I'm pretty sure you had one more than I did.
I just now looked down and seen that little check mark. Like, oh, score. I got 5 right. I'm not the worst.
So, if the Pistons win tonight, that means the Knicks did not end the series in New York. That is now, I believe, 26 years without winning a series in New York.
Jesus.
Gee, my name.
And speaking of the draft and going to day 3, huge shout out to Rich Eisen for acknowledging Grossi when he went up there to make a pick.
Yep. You sent that, or Dirk sent me something, and then after that, Luke sent it, and I hadn't opened Dirk's yet. And then once I seen Luke's, I was like, oh, I already know what Dirk just sent me then.
Yeah. I'll open Luke's instead.
Well, like I had missed like 7 messages in the group chat, so I went to check it, and then I seen that was one of them. I was like, oh, now I know what Dirk sent.
Yep. There you go.
All right. Matt, how do you feel about the draft?
I mean, I'm fine with it. It's not
So,
exactly what I wanted, but it did hit some key things. I mean, the Lions needed a D tackle, and supposedly this guy's supposed to be just like Lee McNeil, hopefully healthier.
Right.
And then both guards. I mean, I love the guard picks. Tate Ratledge, I really wanted him, so I was glad they got him. I hated they gave up a 4th to move 3 spots, but I mean, our GM's really good at hitting in the draft, so can't really hate it too much.
I just wish he would have hit it on an edge because we still have nobody opposite side of Aiden.
Well, we have Muhammad now.
Man. Oh.
Yeah, he was a flash in the pan towards the end of the season last season. I wouldn't expect that to carry over.
No. Our new Muhammad.
Oh.
The 6th round Muhammad.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We did draft
Boise
a
State.
edge at the end.
He was projected, like a lot of people are saying, like this could be one of those sleeper picks that hit big. He's only been playing football for like 5-6 years. He didn't come to America until he was like 16 and started playing, and he had 22 sacks in 2 years. So,
All right. Well, now are these people saying that in Detroit?
no, this is actual. Oh, these are sports analysts, but then again, those are the same people who said
that
Sanders
no.
is the best. So,
yeah, exactly.
Kind of a lose-lose.
Did you see that fucking defensive coordinator's kid that called Shador and pranked him? Also pranked like fucking 7 other players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Falcons one.
Yeah, the Falcons DC. This kid
Now, I
got a
will
hold
say-
of the shit.
I don't know if it's been confirmed that those are all him, but I mean, one is to assume. Presumably,
It has to be. I don't know how else, because those phones are given to, like, only the NFL hands them out. Only NFL personnel has the numbers. So
What's great is the apology that they sent out makes them look like a wildly inept organization. It's like, all right, so what happened was that the fucking defensive coordinator left his iPad just laying around, and his son got into it, just went around prank calling everybody. It's like, wow, he didn't even password protect that shit, huh? All right.
That's just like our the Secretary of Defense or whatever for the country got her purse stolen and it had her fucking ID badge for the fucking Pentagon and shit and all kinds of other shit in it. Like, oh, cool, she's in charge of our security for our country. Bitchin'.
$3,000 too, something like that.
that poor kid, though, he probably lost Daddy's credit card. I bet Dad is mad.
I don't know. You would think, but then at the same time, I could see that being like, all right, well, that was pretty cool, but you got to apologize now.
High five, son. Now write an apology.
Like, I know I told you to do it, but you have to apologize or else I'm getting fired.
You weren't supposed to put it up on Twitter, you dumbass.
Why the fuck was the camera pointing at your face while you recorded the video? I told you not to do that, and thus you must apologize.
Oops, wrong button.
Of course, he's like an old man frat boy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, any other thoughts on the draft before we wrap it up and move on to the next thing?
Glad it's over.
Yeah.
See,
yeah, more or less.
Ravens, they don't really care about women's rights. They should join TITS.
You know, shit. It's our new team. We all love the Ravens now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I understand them wanting to win, but I don't know how you sacrifice your integrity to draft a player like Mike Green. That's an inside joke if you've read the group chat and seen me fucking rallying for the Bears to draft Mike. It's like, stop being pussies.
Raven wandering from the nightly shore. Tell me what thy lordly name is on the nice Plutonian shore.
Quoth the Raven.
Eat my short.
Quote the Ravens, hit the whore.
What the hell is it with the AFC North and people who are loose with consent?
You're right, though. I mean, all the fucking Steelers wide receivers and Ben Roethlisberger.
They
and
literally just got
fucking-
rid of Justin Tucker. Like, how do you think this makes him feel?
Deshaun Watson still got a job in Cleveland.
This is a fucking double standard. So you mean to tell me if I played Edge, I could keep raping people? Huh? All right.
AFC North, watch your ass.
Yep.
And your pussy.
Shout out to Isaiah Bonds.
True North says, speaking of daddy's credit card, shout out to Belichick's girlfriend. Hell, she's probably in the same class as the kid that prank called him. Shannon Sharp wishes OnlyFans girlfriend was that discreet.
He's with some S&M stuff, I guess. I'm going to choke you and you're going to like it.
Shannon Sharp just didn't understand what he was getting into.
Nope.
Wonder how his Michelle is taking that. Or whatever. Was that her name? Fucking that video that came out of him banging the girl in the other room. That's not Michelle. Maybe it's the same broad. All right. Well, should we bounce over to Luke's game? Should we bounce over to Smark's game? You guys want to run down some of these fucking, or try to guess some of these top 25s?
It's over.
What do we want to do next?
We're going to play Smark's game.
All right. Okay. So, long story short, basically what happened is it's a matter of, I found these are all from NFL.com. These are scouting reports for players. And it's up to you guys to determine which one of these players it pertains to. I got all of these from NFL.com. Some of them have prospect grades. Not all of them do, because some of the players were older and they didn't assign it to them. So on and so forth, blah, blah, blah. With that being said, since Matt elected to vote for my game, pick a number between 1 and 11, good sir.
4.
4. Oh, and by the by, if you can guess who I'm talking about before I tell you the options, I will go ahead and throw you an extra, let's say 3 points.
Great ball.
Number 4. Let's see how good the job I did while copy and pasting, trying to eliminate their names. Blank is an extremely productive receiver from a relatively smaller level football program that could use another year in college to continue to develop physically. He is undersized and initially will struggle with physical aspects of the game at the next level. He generally has lined up out of the slot and would have trouble with his release against some of the physical cornerbacks at the next level if he lines up on the line of scrimmage. He's explosive off the line and will show a good burst out of his speed cuts, but needs to work on his hands, his hard cuts, and underneath routes. He has decent hands, but it looks like the ball gets big on him at times. And he traps too many passes into his body. So who can't handle big balls? Is it Antonio Brown or Tyreek Hill? I've gone head case wide receiver.
Okay. I thought we were going off of this year. I'm like,
I was gonna guess Antonio Brown before he said the 2 options.
I literally the 2 people I was thinking: Antonio Brown and Tyreek Hill.
All right, so we got Antonio Brown from Matt. You want to go with that, Antonio Brown too, Luke, or no?
I will go Antonio Brown.
I'll go Tyreek Hill.
I'll go Tyreek Hill too.
Tyreek Hill. All right, Luke and Matt, you are correct.
Damn it.
Can you, when you read those, can you give a second before you name the 2 options?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that would actually work a little bit better. All right, there we go. Let's go with Luke. Number between 1 and 11. 4 has already been taken.
6.
6. Let's see what we got here. All right. While Blank might not be the engine of the NFL running game, he's more than capable of adding juice to the offense. He's a slasher who can stretch defenses wide and has the wiggle to Jesus Christ, why is he's also gay? He has the wiggle to
These are all written by Jerry Jones.
Just based on those first few lines, I almost want to say O.J. Simpson.
He's very elusive.
Cut your ass in half.
And I read this before, but reading it out loud makes it sound way more suspect. All right, let me try that again. While blank might not have the engine of an NFL running game, he's more than capable of adding juice to the offense. He's a slasher. Wow, that really does sound like OJ. He's a slasher who stretches defenses wide, has the wiggle to elude tacklers and police cars in his white Bronco. However, he could see.
Oh, Ray Caruso.
That's right. However, he could see his effectiveness diminished inside. Blank, I actually left his name in here. Blank might be better off with a more measured carry count as and running back 2. But his versatility and pass catching prowess will give creative play callers an opportunity to exploit certain personnel groupings and find mismatches in space. He's got a prospect grade of 6.3. The highest you can go is 8, and is slotted out as being and eventually being a starter. I'm leaving a gap here per Matt's request.
I got an idea, but I'm not going to go ahead and throw it out there.
Yeah.
Not right.
Smart is leaving the gap here.
Same.
All right, so nobody's guessing. Is the person either it's your choice here between Jahmyr Gibbs or David Montgomery? The
God
two
damn it,
Lions
'cause
running backs.
I was gonna guess Gibbs.
What was it?
That was like my guess the whole
That's
time.
what I was thinking too. I was like, he knows how much of a hard on Matt has for Gibbs, so he's going to go with Gibbs.
Gibbs or Montgomery is the two choices.
Gibbs.
Gibbs.
So we're all just unanimously going Gibbs here. Right, good job, fellas. It is Gibbs. Everybody gets a point.
I should have just swung for the fences.
No, you really have nothing to lose because you don't lose points if you get it.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, yeah, I only know that because Monty too. He had an engine in college.
True North says, next time can we do a draft of OnlyFans/porn stars based on their draft guide profiles?
I would have to do a lot of scouting. Oh, right, there we go. We're gonna go
real deep into the game.
Next number between 1 and 11, 4 and 6 has been taken.
Love potion number 9.
Number 9. Okay. Here we go. Blank is an ideal fit as a strong side 4-3 defensive end, but some may like him more as a 3-4 end. A hardworking, intelligent, relentless player uses his hands extremely well to get off blocks before rushing the passer and against the run. Doesn't possess great initial quickness, but closes hard and fast on the quarterback and has enough straight line speed to pursue from the backside. Good height, fast hands, and great anticipation allow him to bat down a ton of passes. Blank will give you everything he's got and is certainly a first-round selection.
No guess.
I've got 3 names in my mind at the moment, so not a chance.
Not a chance. Okay, anybody?
Nope.
Okay. So it is a battle of the Watts. Is it J.J. Watt or is it T.J. Watt?
JJ.
And I will say before anyone says anything, real quick, I purposely made sure if there was any references to like family, I wouldn't have read those.
I say JJ.
I say TJ.
I will join Luke and say TJ as well.
All right. Matt?
I said JJ.
Matt said JJ. Dirk, you said JJ?
Yep.
It is JJ. Dirk and
yeah. Can't believe I got one right.
All right, and Cheese, it is your turn. 1 and 11 and 9. 6.
True North says, is he well spoken?
TJ is.
All right. Well, since Dirk went with obscure poor music reference with Love Potion number 9, I will go with Mambo number 5.
Ooh. This is perhaps my favorite one. Blank is a high-end quarterback prospect who possesses NFL size, a big arm, and the ability to throw with accuracy from pocket or on the move. Despite playing in a spread-based offense, he is a full-field reader who does a very good job of getting an early read on the safeties before crafting his course of action. Blank will have to become much more pocket-aware and do a better job of recognizing and attacking blitzes to back NFL defensive coordinators off. He hasn't put all the pieces together yet, but the puzzle is all right in front. Blank projects as a good starting quarterback with a high floor and the potential to be great. Prospect grade 7.0, best you can do is 8. Pro Bowl talent. Is anybody have guesses?
Trevor Lawrence? I'm guessing.
Lawrence.
No,
I'm sitting there trying to think of.
I've got an idea, but I'm going to wait for the options.
I'm going to go Caleb Williams now.
Interesting. It is your choice between Caleb Williams or Mitchell Trubisky.
Those are the two in my head.
The battle of Bears quarterbacks.
I'm gonna go with Trubisky just because you had a bigger hard on for him.
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking of either of those two. I'll go Caleb.
Neither. Trubisky?
All right, Trubisky cheese, Trubisky dirt. What did you say, Luke?
Caleb.
Caleb. And Matt, which one are you going to? Are you going to stay with Williams or are you going Trubisky?
I was between both of them, so I'll stick with Williams.
Oh, right. It is Trubisky. Cheese is right. I figured if I did Williams and Trubisky together, it wouldn't have been such a dead giveaway. But yes, Dirk and Cheese get a point.
Is it bad that the guy who came to my mind, fucking possibly one of the biggest busts of all time, fucking Josh Rosen?
And
Josh Rosen.
It is in fact accurate because he was indeed a Pro Bowl quarterback, sort of, kind of. A lot of people had to drop out, but it still happened. So
that motherfucker was, even more importantly, a Nickelodeon MVP.
That's right. He was. All right, and we're gonna go back to Matt. Matt, pick a number 1 or let's say 1 or 7.
Let's go for the number 1 spot.
Number 1. All right. Evaluating Blank against the NFL standards for position will cause him to come up short. However, he has rare speed and athleticism and can single-handedly win games. Blank's accuracy is clearly spotty, and teams must decide the level of accuracy they are willing to live with relative to his ability to create explosive plays. Blank may need to operate in an offense ready to integrate RPOs along with heavy play action. Like Deshaun Watson in 2017, Blank has the ability to counter mental mistakes and turnovers with high number of explosive touchdown-making plays. He has star potential, but his success will rest heavily upon his ability to stay healthy. Prospect grade 6.4 will become good starter within 2 years.
Lamar Jackson.
I'm just going to go out and say, yep, Lamar.
Jaden Daniels.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen. All right. It is your choice between Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen.
Didn't get right with my guess.
So, Luke, you're locked in. Matt, you're locked in.
I'm locked in. Yeah.
Dirk.
Yeah. Josh Allen. Yeah.
Josh Allen. Cheese. Did you say Josh Allen?
No, I'm going to go with Lamar.
Lamar. All right. So it is Lamar Jackson. Cheese gets a point. Dirk or Luke and Matt get 3 extra points.
Do you know why it's not Josh Allen? Because they compared it to a black person. They never compare white to black. Never.
You know, I didn't think about that until I was reading that. Where I was just like, why does it have to be fucking Deshaun Watson that you're comparing him to? I see what you've done.
Now I see. Okay. Now I see it.
Well, they're comparing him to Watson. It could have been Roethlisberger, but Roethlisberger came out way before him.
That's right. All right, Luke, you're up 2 or 7.
Like Watson, it's Justin Tucker.
2.
2 or 7. All right. Challenging evaluation for quarterback-needy teams, balancing traits and potential against disappointing final-year tape. Staff's turnover and new starters across the offense are partly to blame for his regression, but self-made flaws in the process are also concerns. Blank's accuracy took a step back, and his delayed reaction from see it to throw it when making reads is troubling. He has the arm to stick throws into tight windows, but needs better eye discipline and anticipation to keep windows open. His size, mobility, and arm talent, combined with his penultimate year flashes, could be a winning hand that leads a team into the future or a siren song of erratic play and unfulfilled potential. Prospect grade 6.3 will eventually be plus starter. I don't know what the fuck plus starter means, but that's what they say.
Above average.
Fair enough.
Now I want to go with Josh Allen, but he was already in one, so I'm sure it's not him.
Anthony Richardson?
Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
And a guy who did really well their penultimate year of college and took a massive step back their final year. I'm going to go Jordan Love.
I'll go with Bo Nix.
Bo Nix.
I thought about that too.
No, not Bo Nix. Sorry, Michael Penix. That's what I meant to say.
All right. So your choices. Your choices are Aaron Rodgers or Jordan Love. So.
I will go Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Jordan Love.
Jordan Love. Chiefs.
I'll go with Jordan Love because that one would hurt Luke more than Aaron Rodgers.
Luke, you locking in with Jordan Love? You going Aaron Rodgers?
Locked in.
You are correct. So that's an extra. It's 3 points for you, 1 point for Cheese, and 1 point for Dirk. Just go ahead and calculate that.
Luke wins. That's the calculation.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, just fucking guess because you really can't go wrong. Let's see. Here we go. I'm going to erase that. All right, Dirk, 3 or 7?
I like the movie, so I'll go with 7.
All right. Long, angular frame. Try that again. Long, angular frame with cheat code body control and ball skills when attacking downfield. Blank is leggy getting off of the press, but those same leggy strides, I don't like how much they're using leggy here, weapons of separation that can help create big plays. He's played all 3 receiver spots and can be moved around to match up against cornerbacks. His size and above the rim talent make him a uniquely dangerous playmaker deep in the red zone. The transition to NFL press corners will be an early challenge that could take some time to solve, but he's an instinctive ball winner whose traits should win out and make him a very good NFL starter. Prospect grade 6.3 will eventually be plus starter.
Who's that midget in Philadelphia?
AJ Brown?
No, not AJ Brown, the other one.
I will just say about this, it is imperative to know that this guy has apparently very hot legs. This guy wants to fuck the shit out of his legs. He mentioned how leggy he was about 8
Devonta Smith.
That's
Devonta Smith.
Smith.
I'm going to go with Calvin Johnson.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking Megatron.
I was thinking of DK Metcalf. You said leggy.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to guess, so I'll go with Megatron as well.
All right, everybody's wrong. It is your choice of T. Higgins or Jamar Chase, Bengals receivers.
T. Higgins?
T. Higgins.
Yeah, I'll go Higgins.
Higgins. Matt?
Yeah, I'll take Higgins as well.
Higgins. All right, universal. It is Higgins. Everybody wins. Everybody gets a point. Good job for everyone. The smart reading a what?
It's the smart reading from a romance novel.
It was good.
No, it's Hustler the magazine.
All right. I think we're down to the last. No, we got 3 left. I think. 4 left. All right. Cheese, you're up next. 3 or 8?
I can't think of any songs or movies that have 3 or 8 in them, so give me 3. Three Ninjas Kickback.
I mean, I also have 10 and 11 if you can come up with songs for those.
You could have said Mighty Ducks 3.
All right.
It has to start with a 3. That's why I went 3 Ninjas.
Yeah.
All right. Blank is one of the most athletically gifted quarterbacks in draft history. Possesses a quick, clean release, enough arm strength to complete the deep out, prototypical size, and is a dangerous threat outside of the pocket. However, he has a ways to go before turning into a productive, reliable NFL starter. Was not asked to make pro-style reads or move through progressions in college. Footwork is sloppy and accuracy is inconsistent. He's competitive and vocal on the field, but has had several off-the-field issues, and his character is in question. Despite the risk, Blank's talent will likely prevent him from lasting past the middle of the first round. Prospect grade 7.5, perennial All-Pro.
I want to say Baker Mayfield, but he's not your prototypical size quarterback.
I'm gonna go with a Cleveland bust from the South, Johnny Manziel.
Any other guesses? You want to throw a guess out there?
I'm gonna go with the guy who will snatch your laptop. Give me Cam Newton.
Cheese, you got anything?
Give me Jameis Winston.
Your crab leg.
Oh, I forgot about Jameis Winston. Yeah.
You guys did a really good job because it is your choice between Cam Newton and Johnny Manziel.
Wow.
So one of you is correct.
Prototypical size. Was it Cam Newton?
Yeah, so I'm going to take Cam.
All right, Cam for Dirk, Cam for Cheese. Matt?
I'm sticking with them.
Okay. And Luke?
Lock in Manziel.
Locking in Manziel. It is Cam Newton. Good job, Matt. So that's a point for everybody but Luke, and that's an additional 3 for Matt. When I say 3, it's just 3. I don't give you like 1 correct and then 3 additional. It's too hard to do math.
So it's an additional 2.
Yeah, you essentially, yeah.
Oh, what the hell?
Jameis Briggs.
What the hell?
Yeah, I mean, I probably should have.
Damn it, Bobby.
I decided it was easier.
So, for everybody keeping score at home, you're wrong.
Right, I think. I'm
The damn Tennessee man.
I play hard and fast for rolls anyway, and I usually try to keep it up. Matt wins, so Matt, shut the fuck up. Points. All right, speaking of.
She's 15 plus an additional 3.
Actually, yeah, I didn't know if you want. It's Matt's turn again anyway. 8, 10, or 11. That's all that's left.
Let's go 10.
10. All right. Linear route runner with electric long speed to impact the game as a home run hitter or decoy, drawing defenders away from other elements of the defense. Blank ruins man coverage but faces some limitations. He has issues getting off press cleanly and might require some scheming to help get him off the mark cleanly against certain corners. Catch toughness can be inconsistent when contested or in heavily trafficked areas. He has all the juice to find consistent separation on vertical, over, and pass/corner routes, and could see monstrous production if paired with a high-end talent at quarterback. The ACL tear could play a role in determining his ultimate draft destination, but is unlikely to change his game.
Yeah, I was thinking Jameson Williams the whole time.
Jim.
That's JMO.
JMO.
All right. Well, I mean, everybody guessed it. It's Jameson Winston or Amon, and it is Jameson Winston. So everybody gets
Winston. Who's Winston?
Williams. Yeah. Whatever.
I actually wrote that, so I know all of it.
Everybody gets 3 extra points, but everybody gets 3 extra points. So it doesn't really...
Everybody wins.
Yay!
Everybody gay.
Everybody gay.
We're all over there. JMO. Smark's over there.
Oh, you motherfuckers.
No, I figured Matt would know it based on the fucking ACL injury. I was debating.
I said the ACL gave it away, but yeah, I was either between JMO or, again, the Eagles receiver. Already been
All
done.
right. Luke, your turn, 8 or 11.
Ocean's 11.
All right.
Oh.
Lucky number 11. Oh, it's not the same.
Blank made an immediate impact when he arrived at his college and has been a standout tight end when he has been healthy enough to stay on the field. Unfortunately, he has missed a total of 16 games over the past 2 years due to injuries or illness. He has an elite combination of size, speed, and athleticism for the position, and while he lacks great downfield speed, he could be an effective receiver at virtually all levels of the passing tree. He is a tough, no-nonsense type of blocker, but still needs some work on his blocking techniques. If he could stay healthy, he could provide a team with a quality starting tight end. So basically, he's a bitch, but he can catch passes.
You said tight end.
I did say tight end.
The
So now they're
big
gonna block
dumb
her.
bastard. The big dumb bastard, Rob Gronkowski.
Big dumb bastard.
I was gonna say Shannon Sharp. Well, he wasn't much of a blocker. That was a knock on him.
That's true.
I want to say Hawkinson for some reason.
I was thinking Hawkinson too, or Kyle Pitts. I'll go Hawkinson.
All right, it is your choice between Travis Kelce or Rob Gronkowski.
Okay.
Travis Kelce.
I will go with Kelsey as well.
Matt?
Since he was.
Yeah, I'll take Kelsey too.
Luke, you stand with Gronk, you move into Kelce. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Sticking with Gronk.
That was an either or yet. Okay, so you stand with Gronk?
Yes.
Correct. All right. Well, Luke, you are correct. It was Gronk. And I believe Luke was the only person who had Gronk. So there you go. Luke gets a point.
Gronk.
All right. Dirk, pick a number between 8 and 8.
Let's see. Go with the TV show 8 is enough.
There you go. You could have also chosen Respin. You would have allowed that for some reason. Anyways, number 8. Nicknamed Hercules by his teammates, Blank is a well-developed defensive end with excellent lean mass and additional growth still to come. He has a power-centric prospect with force and his modus operandi as both a run defender and pass rusher. Blank needs to work on his hand attacks for quicker block shedding and to diversify his rush beyond bull rush challenges. He's taken snaps inside at his college, but might need to keep filling out his frame before he's ready to succeed as a run stuffer and pass rusher. Blank is more of a splash player than a consistent force on tape, but he possesses predictable traits and should allow for continued ascension as a pro. Prospect grade 6.4, will eventually become starter in 2 years.
Sounds like Clowney, but I might be wrong.
Clowney.
I'm going to go Aaron Donald.
Donald.
Oh.
Cheese, Matt. Anybody have guesses? No penalties for getting it wrong.
Between two. I like Aaron
All
Donald.
right.
I guess I'll go Jalen Carter.
All right, your choices are Aiden Hutchinson or Lucas Van Ness.
I'm going to go with Lucas Van Ness.
Lucas Van Ness for cheese.
I'll go Hutchinson.
Hutchinson.
I did think Hutch, so I'll take Hutchinson as well.
On principle, I have to go Hutchinson.
It's going to be Van Ness because fucking Smark loves the video of Luke throwing his headphones.
Yeah, that's the only reason I like it.
Goddamn right. Of course it is. I could not have been. I was thinking of like one last person to pick or like one last question. I was like, oh, that's perfect. All right. There
Luckily,
you go.
I know Smark enough to know that that's the one he was going to choose. Just like the Trubisky choice. I'm like, oh, yep.
I tried to include at least one from everybody's team. And I wanted like all of the questions, well, not all of the questions, but most of the questions to relate to us somehow. And I could not pass up the opportunity to mention Lucas Van Ness and Luke chucking his headphones. All right. So scores are calculated here by whatever metric I've decided to do math in. It's a bit murky. But anyways, Cheese has 6 points. Dirk has 9 points. Matt has 13 points. And your winner is Luke with 15 points.
There you go. The Birch.
Came in last. Yes.
Second to last.
Oh, actually, real quick here, I will find it for you. Let me look up. I wanted to read the Johnny Manziel one just in general because I did look at his scouting report.
Yeah,
back and forth.
How's he a
How's what?
prototypical size?
Oh no, that was Cam Newton. That was the prototypical
Oh,
size.
yep.
Yeah, so Johnny was criticized for not being big enough, I think.
Oh, yeah, he was.
I want to see if I can get this to load. I have it up, but I fucking have a pop-up blocker, and NFL.com hates that. But we're trying to kill time anyway. I just read it. It's fucking not going to let me, for real. God damn it. Give me 1 second. I have... right here, give me just a second. We're going to... I got to fucking use...
What's the draft profile of the Avalanche kid? Well, he's got quick movement speed.
He's very twitchy.
And he can read a teleprompter and rap at the same time.
He's very leggy with his bars.
He does have leadership potential.
He got retard strength.
Oh, here we go. This is. I'm not going to read all of it because it's like it's an essay. But the part that stuck out to me about the Johnny Manziel scouting report: overall character, leadership, ability, and work habits will define his NFL career. Rare competitiveness and third down efficiency could carry him a long way. Yet he will be challenged to avoid a Ryan Leaf-like crash and burn scenario if he does not settle down and mature. It's like, well, goddamn, you hit that one right between the eyes, didn't you?
Oof.
You should put that up on Twitter and see if Ryan Leaf comes at you again.
Fuck it. Of all the athletes that I've like bitched about on Twitter for fucking underperforming or whatever, that could objectively tell me to fuck off, the one time that I was just being fair and telling the truth, it's like, that should never happen. But yes, it did. There's video of it. Fuck off.
Ryan Leaf going after Smart. That's funny.
It seemed appropriate.
I'm pulling your fucking card on this one, Leaf.
Oh, and another one that I found interesting. I didn't end up using it, but I was reading the Mark Andrews scouting report, and like right in the bio, it says that he has fucking diabetes. I was like, that doesn't seem relevant.
Oh.
Like, why are you using that as a knock on him? It's like, he's fucking diabetic. It's like, okay.
What do they say? He eats lots of junk food or something?
Let me see.
Diabetes. Hey, that's not it.
Diabetes.
There we go.
Diabetes.
Let's see if it'll pull up real quick.
Oh,
It's
you
not-
motherfuckers. Okay.
Didn't mean to stop everything.
Oh, here we go. The first thing that comes up, player bio, the very first sentence, Andrews has type 1 diabetes, which is controllable if unpredictable with proper diet and medication. That is the first words in the first sentence on his scouting profile. It's like, he's fucking diabetic. It's like, all right.
Yeah, don't touch him.
Doesn't seem to have hurt his career so far. I mean, his fucking teammates are out here molesting people. That seems like a bigger issue, but...
But that diabetes.
And yeah, show him.
Oh, no.
Yeah. They let him. They let him to drop in the ball.
The idea of the Ravens not drafting somebody because they have diabetes, but then choosing to draft a bunch of sex offenders.
Yep. Fuck it. Why not?
His blood sugar is far too low to rape anybody. We can't have him out here embarrassing us.
He can't even throw a good solid backhand if his blood sugar's low.
Those are not the kind of needles that our organization believes in, sir.
Well done, Smark. That was fun.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Scouts Honor, good game. All right, well, Luke, I guess we could do your game now.
It's
funny.
somewhat similar to Smart. I'm going to pull up the stats of two athletes, and you have to pick between them without knowing who is who. The only thing is, every single one of these, at least one of the players is famous for their time on a team one of us support.
Nice.
Yeah, like the example. Is that the example you used? Is that going to be in here or no?
The example I used will be in here, but I'll only get an answer from
Dirk
on this one.
Okay.
No.
I was just going to say what it was out loud so people would like get it, but that's fine.
In fact, Dirk, pick a number between 1 and 10.
4.
4.
What is it with number 4 going for?
Right?
Might be like 4.
4 was Mason Graham, defensive tackle in Michigan. Nobody wanted that. That's what it was on my fucking draft.
It's Jim Harbaugh.
Not how it actually worked out.
There are the stats for number 4.
Oh fuck! I have to zoom way in on that.
Yeah, hold on, let me make it. Okay, here we go. Make it bigger.
Oh, we're going basketball.
Oh, basketball.
Couldn't figure it out until I got down to rebounds. I should have known from points alone. Yeah, for everybody at home watching, I have to zoom way in.
So do I.
It was either have it this small or constantly scroll between the two.
Oh, I got you.
Well, I mean, based off of today's NBA, I'm going to have to go with player 2 just because of the. Or wait. No,
So
sorry.
we're picking
player
between 1 and 2?
Yep.
Yep. Player 1 or player 2.
I would have to go with player 1 because of the higher 3-point percentage based off today's NBA.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm gonna go player 1.
Yeah, player 1.
More rebounds, slightly more blocks, more assists.
I'll take player number 2, Kobe Bryant. I'm just kidding. Player number 2, though.
Player number 1 is Dirk.
Yep, I'm 1.
So
Nowitzki, not you.
So have you all answered?
Mm-hmm. Number 1.
Yeah, Matt's the only one with player 2.
Then let's start off with revealing player 2.
Okay.
That's Isaiah Thomas.
Isaiah Thomas. Oh, damn.
And number 1?
Magic Johnson.
I'll take the switch to player 2, please.
Wow.
I'll take the 8s. It's fine.
Magic Johnson.
He's got the AIDS that doesn't kill you. It's fine.
No, he's got money that doesn't kill you. Yeah, he has that money that doesn't kill you.
Okay, then. Cheese. Pick a number between 1 and 10. 4 is taken.
I'll go 7. I don't know how well Isaiah Thomas would do in today's NBA.
Well, if he plays like Brunson, he'll be just fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's whistles.
Okay. Hold on.
What's this football?
So you have to scroll down a little bit. There we go.
Yeah. Oh, football. Let's see.
Obviously, the last one, Isaiah Thomas, famous for his time with the Pistons.
I will go player 1.
Magic Johnson, famous for his time with AIDS.
Or his time at Michigan State. Come on.
Damn, they both had the same defensive touchdowns, even though one played like half the fucking games of the other one.
Yeah. Forced fumbles. Ooh. Interceptions. I'll go player 2, I guess.
Yeah, player 1 seems like he has slightly better statistics, and since Luke mentioned that these all relate to us in some way. It's players from all of our teams. I'm going to assume that the player with the lesser stats is a Bear, so just based on that, I'm going to take player 2 in solidarity. I hope that I'm right.
Yeah, player 2 either had their career cut short or is still currently playing, but he put up just as much production as player 1, pretty much, and a lot less. So I will take player 2.
I'm going player 1.
Player 1
Who
had a
did
lot
you
more
go?
stacks.
Who did you go, Dirk?
2.
Okay, so player 2 wins it. So we'll start off by revealing player 1.
Yeah, Matt went
God
along with
damn
player
it.
1, right?
Oh,
never mind.
Charles Woodson.
Oh, fuck. Even though he was a Michigan Wolverine, he was still like my favorite defensive player.
Yeah, he was good.
And player 2, the winner of this round.
Ed Reed.
Ed Reed, yeah. One of my favorites.
Papa Dirk's favorite. Oh, wait, no, Ed Reed was a fucking
No.
Raven, not a Steeler.
Yeah. No.
Papa Dirk hated Ed Reed. Sorry.
Okay. And obviously, Charles Woodson, famous for his time in Oakland and his resurgence in Green Bay.
And
Super Bowl.
Kirby
Fuck
Joseph is
that
on the
guy.
same statistical path as Ed Reed right now.
Fuck that guy to death.
Matt, pick a number between 1 and 10. 4 and 7 are taken.
I'll go 1 again.
That's number 1.
I hope this one's player 1. Player 1's LeBron and player 2's Michael.
Oh, Lord.
Nope. I mean, they
Nope.
had to be football players.
It's just football.
LeBron James thinks he can play football.
He's big enough.
One of these is Mitch Trubisky.
Looks
this is
legit.
only win-loss
No.
record.
So that.
Hmm.
Huh.
Well, one's a lot better of a scrambler.
1's Michael Vick and 1's Aaron Rodgers.
I actually think I know, maybe. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to take a guess here as to who the players are. I'm going to go.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was going to say player 1, based on the rushing yards, I'm going to go Josh Allen. Player 2, I'm going to go Drew Burrow.
I'm going to go player 1 just because rushing attempts is 420.
Yes.
Player 1 as
1.
well.
Yeah, 1.
I'm also going with player 1, by the way. Player 1.
Okay,
The touchdown
so
interception ratio is way too off to be Josh Allen.
we'll start
Probably,
off
but I
by
figure it's
revealing player 2.
Nobody wants Jared. Goff.
Jared Goff.
And the winner of this round.
Gross.
No.
See, this is where if we had the names, there's no way we would have picked Dak Prescott.
Exactly. Oh, man. I picked Dak Prescott.
We all did.
Luke, you
Damn.
bastard.
All need showers. With Brillo pads.
Okay. Okay, Snarf.
The hazmat
1
screw
through
here.
1 through 10. 1, 3, and 1, 4, and 7 are taken. Player 10.
Going number 10 in honor of the potential, according to the scouting report, potentially the greatest player of all time, Mitchell Trubisky, if he could have lived up to his potential. I started to wonder if I wrote that scouting report. Like, he's a potential to be the greatest player to ever live.
If Belichick would have been coaching UNC when he was there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me see.
Well, we're going quarterbacks again. 223 and 169. That looks a lot more like Josh Allen.
Same with the rushing attempts. It does look like Josh Allen.
Jeez.
21.
It's Josh Allen versus Lamar Jackson.
Looks like it.
I can't stand Lamar. Rushing attempts is that Lamar would definitely be higher, so Lamar would be the first one if that was actually Lamar versus Josh Allen.
I'm gonna go player 2.
I'm going player 2 based on touchdown interceptions.
Let's see. I'll go with 1.
I'm gonna go with 2 as well.
Player 1 is Matthew Stafford.
Well,
Okay, so
Could be.
we'll reveal player 1 first then.
sure.
Ryan
Fitzpatrick.
Patrick.
The beard.
He's been on everybody's team.
Yes, he has.
I was using him for Buffalo. And the winner of this round,
Jeff Garcia.
Jeff Garcia.
Just got really gay in here.
Krispy Kreme.
Jeff Garcia.
oh, okay, so the numbers remaining are 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, and 9. Sir?
Yep. I go with number 9 again. Exactly.
Really?
Yeah, exactly.
Easy. Say 9. 9. 9. Yeah. Just been counting to 10 lately. All right. Oh, we're going kickers here.
Prolong. Made.
I'll go player.
Oops.
Shit.
1. I'll go with 1. Player 1.
Yeah, player 1 looks to be the better kicker, which means we're probably gonna hate him. But I'll take player 1.
I would say 2.
I am. Yeah, I'm gonna take player.
Yeah, banana.
Taking player 2 because player 2 seems like they're maybe more accurate in field goals, even though they have less leg.
Player 1. What was his name?
Okay, so since it's a tie, we'll start off by revealing
Matt
the
Prater.
one actually related to one of our teams.
Cody Parkey.
I could not have regretted my decision anymore.
You took Dak and Cody Parkey.
What did I pick? Matt Gay. Now I regret my decision.
He just got signed.
Yep. To the command.
That's just get. That's not so gay.
Okay, so we've got 2, 3, 5, 6, and 8 left.
Jeez.
Cheese?
5. Again. What? Poppycock.
You don't say.
Yeah. Blocks basketball.
Awful 3-point percentages there.
But the blocks on player 2, though.
I was say these are some fucking centers right here.
Yeah. 10,000 rebounds? Damn. We got 11,000 rebounds, almost 12,000 rebounds.
Way more rebounds, less games played.
Field goal percentage.
The other dude's got way more fucking blocks. Number 2 is going to be like fucking Wilt the Stilt. No, the points would be higher.
Yeah.
It's going to be number 2 is going to be Ben Wallace.
Huh.
Yeah, with
I'm
the
going
points.
I'm going to go player 1.
1, I'll go player 1.
I'll go player 2.
Look at that 3-point percentage on player 2.
I said these are some fucking centers or something.
Going player 1 based on who I hope it is. It is not who I hoped it was. It is who I hoped it was. Yay!
Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong Rodman. Yeah, I got 1.
I saw those rebound numbers. I'm like, that's got to be Rodman. I'm going to Rodman.
Had to be.
I want Rodman.
Then who's 2?
Ben Wallace.
Ben
Matt
Wallace.
called it.
Matt called it.
Both,
Matt called it.
both former Pistons.
Both got championship
Exactly.
rings.
Okay, so that is 2, 3, 6, and 8.
Ben Wallace was a fucking bull too. I just realized that.
Yes, yes, he was. Buzz. Ron Artest gonna tell you about that.
2, 3,
Ron Artest can attest to that.
and
Yes,
8.
thank you.
Matt?
2.
2. Now, I'm going to say now that 2 is the example I used in the chat
I'd like to
yesterday.
change my number.
That means we'll just set this one out because we already know. This is basically one for Dirk to play.
Oh.
Now, if it helps, I will say that Cheese and Matt went player 2 and Smart went player 1.
And I want to go player 1 now because I know who they are.
Yeah.
I want to change my answer.
My dyslexia kicked in. I really meant 1.
I like 2.
So that is 2 votes each. Yeah. Wait. No.
Yep.
No, that is 1 vote for player 1 and 3 for player 2.
No, I changed.
I will start off by revealing player 2.
Randy Moss.
Hang on. Can you guess, Dirk, who player 1 is?
Probably not.
Me and
If
Matt
me and
both
Steve-
want to change our
we
answer.
both changed from Randy Moss to go to player 1.
I also.
Is it Jerry Rice?
Nope.
No.
Damn. Calvin Johnson. No, Megatron.
Megatron.
Okay.
Which was funny because the initial reveal was like everybody was unhappy with who they picked because Cheese and Matt wanted Calvin Johnson. I wanted Randy Moss, but I was okay with Calvin Johnson.
Okay, so that leaves us with 3, 6, and 8. Mark?
3, 6, and 8. I will go 6.
I went with 3 because you guys are 3-time defending
Off-season champions. Yeah,
off-season champions. Yeah.
Yes, you are.
More like 8.
Yeah, I mean, it all depends on who you ask. But, yeah.
I mean, since Justin Fields, they've been off-season champions.
Smark's over there. 3-peat. All right.
I feel like 2 of those title spears. Jesus. Years we had fucking Eberflus as a head coach.
Games played.
Sticking with the wide
receiving
receivers.
Player 1.
There's our boy.
Oh,
There he is.
Says
My computer is
dead. It won't
dead.
even
It won't
turn
even. Ain't that a bit? Use your phone.
Dude, I haven't used Twitter in about 6 months. You'll have to hit me up somewhere else. I will not open that website.
He prefers carrier pigeon.
Yeah, you can find him on.
Yes, I can walk.
Able to walk, mofo.
Yes, I can.
Matt's on here through his phone. Just come on your phone. Leave the camera off. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, use your phone.
Or I guess you could just listen along and give in your answers through the chat later for who said it and who am I.
Who am I? Oh, wait. Oh.
I'm going to go.
Oh, this is close. Not really.
I'm player
1. Player 1.
Yeah, I'm going to go player 1, I guess. But I mean,
on my own, playing player 2.
Matt, did you say who
Player
you're
1.
going with?
Yeah,
Player 1. So player 1 wins 3-1.
Yay.
Ocho Stinko.
Ocho Cinco.
I loved his touchdown celebrations.
Mr. Headbutt himself.
Michael Irvin.
Michael Irvin.
Scissor hands. Cocaine nose.
Headbutt Tila Katila, whatever her name is.
Yeah, dude.
I'm fine with Michael Irvin over Ocho Cinco. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Look at all the shit Michael Irvin won and all the shit Ocho Cinco didn't win.
Yeah.
Always.
Smart, you're as sexy as ever, you magnificent son of a bitch. Manny
Right
Ison,
back
did you
at you.
hear I got a like on Facebook from Jameer Gibbs? No, I forgot to tell him that actually.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Yep.
Oh.
It wasn't even related to fucking football.
Now the question is it more special to get a like from Jameer Gibbs on Facebook or a restraining order from Jameer Gibbs?
Wiz, yeah,
Oh.
I didn't even see it. Wiz texted me like 5 minutes ago, said, cancel me. This computer is fucked. I haven't used it since last time we went live and it won't even turn on. How have you not been on a computer since the last time you were on here? That was like a year ago.
Okay,
2 years
so
ago. It was 2 years ago.
that leaves us with 3 and 8. Dak.
3.
Comment he made defending John Starks.
Oof.
Yeah.
Tell Hotch I said what's up.
How the fuck are you still using Windows 8?
Damn, I thought mine was bad.
It sucks Wiz ain't going to be on here because I have one of the Who Am I's just for him. Although, like I said, he can participate and just send in votes on the chat or whatever.
Who am I?
Here's player 3. Well, option 3.
Let's see.
Player 2.
Player 2.
I will go with player 2 as well. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'll go with player 2 as well.
Exactly.
So it's unanimous for player 2.
Cease, you're killing me.
Yay!
Ryan Urlacher.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Only I'll be upset about that as if player 1 is Chris Spielman.
Luke Birch. Oh, never mind.
Luke Kuechly.
Luke Kuechly.
Fuck Luke Kuechly.
I remember Kuechly.
Poor guy.
You just more doing Kegels.
And she
Why?
became a number between 8 and 8.
I'll go with 8, even though it's a tough decision.
I'll go with free spin.
Yeah, respin.
It was amazing that 8 was the last one.
Stop.
I know.
She's just determined to make this microphone hit the ground right now. I don't understand why.
Now
It's that fuzzy thing.
there's a serious chance that some of you will know instantly looking at this who these two players are.
Probably not.
Let's see. Pages.
Jesus Christ.
Now, for player 2, and the game started, I'll say I found a bunch of sources saying 177 and a bunch saying 178, so I just put them in together.
Number 1 is Barry. Number 2 is Emmett Smith. I'm going number 1.
Yeah, number one. Don't like that 86 fumbles.
I'm deathly afraid that one of these is Emmett Smith. I would also. I'm going, although the math kind of doesn't add up, or maybe it does. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking one of them is Walter Payton, one of them is Emmitt Smith. So I'd be inclined to think the player with more yards is Walter Payton. But Luke said he had a hard time finding out how many games they played that indicates an older player. So I'm going to go player 2 and hope that I'm
John Brown.
Yeah, that's true. It could be Brown. Well, no, it couldn't be Brown if he had more yards.
Jim Brown.
Jim Brown. John
Okay.
Brown.
Matt, you're the last one?
I said player 1.
Player 1. Okay, so player 1 wins 3-1.
Yeah.
Player dose.
Barry Sanders. Yeah, I bet Barry.
Told you number 1 was Barry. Let's see if I got number 2 right.
Who is it?
Who did you say for number 2?
I said Emmitt Smith.
Yeah,
Walter Payton.
Got that one right.
I was right. I was partially right because I thought it was going to be Smith and Payton.
No, I knew number 1 was Barry.
Barry.
And that's all 10 of them.
All right, that was fun.
And now that ties us into who am I?
I'll take all those fumbles.
Who am I?
Who is that to who am I?
I am Dirk.
Who is that to who am I to who said it?
Who said shit?
Who said
and don't forget, we've also got those top 25 lists to go.
We might just save those for another week.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to save those.
We're already at 2 hours in, and
yeah,
this game will come on.
We did have UFC picks, so that sucks.
Nope.
Yes. UFC is out the window for the night now. God damn it, Wiz.
I'm going to talk about Mackenzie Dern.
You and your Windows 8 computer.
Oh, Wiz, you're not in the group chat anymore. Would you like me to privately send you pictures of Jessica Andrade's nasty snatch or no?
Oh, she's trying to get that microphone.
She loves that fucking red light. That's the mute button.
Oh, that's what it is.
How does it feel to be given such unobjective criticism? She just keeps trying to hit the mute button.
Right. Nobody wants to hear you, Dad. Shut the fuck up. First off,
no smart.
I just didn't want you to feel left out.
Well, since I know Wiz is still hanging out in the chat, I will do this one first for the Who Am I? Because
Very good.
one of these clues, he'll definitely understand it. Oh, and by the way, these are all fairly difficult. You guys are going to have a hell of a fucking time with these.
Son of a bitch. I hate difficult.
Who's all eligible? Who's all eligible?
This is Who Am I, not Who Said It.
Oh, okay.
You're not lost. Yes. Earl of Pearl Monroe. No.
Markeith Morris.
Trying to get the wife to come in and get her.
Connie Archibald.
Peyton Hillis.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, there it is.
Curtis Conway.
Oh.
That skater bitch who got her leg broken.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I had to get the wife to come get her because I have to actually pay attention and write things down, and she's trying to knock over the microphone and the computer now. So it's like, all right, you gotta go, kid. Sorry. I love you, but you're killing me here.
Airbud.
There we go.
And it's hot as fucking here, so my hat's coming off. All right. First person, who am I? First clue, I should say. Born. I was born May 6th, 2002.
That makes him 23. Or no, it doesn't. It makes him 22.
Yeah, coming up on 23. I was born in Randallstown, Maryland.
Nope. I lost this one.
I went to college at Maryland and LSU.
Where was that? My phone cut out.
I went to college at Maryland and LSU.
Okay.
No, not John Starks. Because I am a power forward. I was drafted 7th overall. I didn't put down the year.
No, you said 2002. Never mind.
Like I said, these are gonna be a bitch.
I'm out.
Okay. That's the first one to get it wrong.
I don't know where to write it.
Yeah, let me get my tablet queued up so I can hold something.
I can go find paper and a pen.
Almost absolutely certain that I have no idea who the fuck this is, even if you just straight up told me to say his name.
You're wrong there, bud.
Oh, maybe Matt's onto something.
Nope.
I had my own McDonald's meal.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm out. Yeah, I'm out. Actually, I would like to wait another clue because it makes me sound like a fat piece of shit. I have my own McDonald's meal. I know it.
Oh, I'm writing it down. It's already written down. Not erasing it. This one's for Wiz. You can catch a lot of my highlights on Facebook Reels. Bang! Oh, I just heard my phone vibrate. I wonder if that's. Which one were you out at, Wiz? Wiz has got it right.
Fuck it, I'll go out too. Got no fucking idea.
Oh, it's simple.
All right. Only Dirk is still in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Says,
fuck the current NBA. I agree.
You're close.
All right. Yeah. Second to last clue. Delusionally, I think people want to watch me. Last clue. I hate Caitlin Clark.
You could say she plays in her shadow.
Oh, okay. The woman. Okay. Oops. All right.
Got it, Dirk?
Yeah.
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 All right. Wiz was out at McDonald's. That was smart. All right. Who we got?
Angel Reese.
Angel Reese.
Yes. Anal grease. Angel Reese, I'd smash. Don't judge me.
I would, not gonna lie.
I can't turn my camera on.
Good.
I mean, we'll take your word for it since you were out very confident about it.
Well, I think too when I said who you said him, that she's kind of new.
Yep, he's gone.
Oh.
R.I.P. But hey, thanks for paying it forward and helping me out.
All right.
Oh, there he is.
Dirk got 1 point.
Oh boy, 1.
3 points for Luke. 4 points for Wiz and Smirk. And let's see. 5 points for Matt.
All right, that's a good game. We'll call it there, guys. Good job.
Wiz says I'd smash too. I just wouldn't draft her to a basketball team.
Fair enough.
Smash. We're having the bang.
She's 6'3". I don't know if I could smash that.
Wiz could be here rebound.
Damn, Angel Reese is 6'3". Shit.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Didn't know she was
I
that
seen
tall.
that when I was looking up Kip for her.
She's only 6'3". I thought she'd be taller.
No, I thought she'd be shorter.
Well, half of her rebounds come from her own misses.
Yeah, exactly.
Sucks.
Look at that. Kind
We would have a super tall child with the lowest field goal percentage of all time.
of Angel Reese.
She'd be chasing her own mother's record.
Damn, she is 6'3". I'll be damn.
All right, yeah, I figured that one might catch you guys off guard just because it was a WNBA player.
You said it was hard.
All right, next one. I was born on April 13th, 1976.
I'm out.
Matt could be serious. I don't know.
You might be.
Too old for me.
I was born in Clifton, Texas.
What year were they born?
73.
1976.
6.
76.
I went to Texas A&M.
Oh. I'm not gonna do that.
I was a third round draft pick in 1999.
You know what? I'm just gonna go out now.
Right. Matt's out at third round draft pick in 99. I was drafted by the New York Giants.
Oh, it's football. I thought it was still basketball.
Yep, didn't know what sport yet.
That's what I thought.
Aside from the Giants, I also played for the Dallas Cowboys, the Detroit Lions, and the New Orleans Saints.
Damn. Covered a lot.
I think it might be 2 for 2.
I won 1 Super Bowl.
Nope.
You said Giants, Lions, Saints, and who else?
Saints
Cowboys.
and the
Cowboys.
Cowboys. How about them Cowboys?
I was a tight end.
Yeah.
Because we're going to start to get more obvious. I got my coaching start in Miami.
I'm out.
Built like a refrigerator.
I got my first head coaching gig in Detroit.
I'm very much wrong.
Oh, where did you go out, Smark? I didn't even hear you say you were out.
Doesn't matter. 'Cause
I guess, huh?
Like, I will go. I'll just go ahead and flash it to you. There's no fucking.
Yep, not Jeremy Shockley, whoever that is. It's not Jeremy Shockley or Jeremy Shockey.
I get it wrong. It's his name. Welcome to becoming old. Son of a bitch.
Final clue. Maybe this will help Dirk. It should. I enjoy kneecaps.
Oh, I see. I got you. All right. I got it. Dan Campbell.
Yep. Kneecap chewer.
Yes.
Damn, I can't believe Matt jumped out as early as he did and still got it right. All right, so that's one.
He's
for
Mr.
Dirk.
Detroit. Of course.
Let's see.
Damn, I'm older than Dan Campbell. That's sad.
3 for Luke. I've never seen. Oh, hold on. Let me look and see if Wiz ever said anything. Oh, did I get? Okay, Campbell got my coaching start in Detroit. So
It was the Texas A&M one for me.
Oh,
That's when I figured out what it was.
I didn't know he was an Aggie. I'll be damned.
2 points for Wiz.
Yeah, I had no idea what school he went to.
Oh yeah, Smark jumped out at tight end. That's where I wrote it out. I was like, where'd you get out, Smark? I have it written down. Somehow I just forgot that quick. Damn, it's 8 points for Matt.
There he goes. Matty Icing.
Running away with it.
Yep.
All right, we still got 4 more to go.
Good Lord.
Like I said, some of these are tough. I was born on October 13th, 1961.
Yeah, I'm really fucked now.
Mm-hmm. Like 60 something.
I was born in
Don't look it
Chicago,
up.
Illinois.
It's Illinois, by the way.
No, he did that on purpose.
They have
I know. I know. There's no noise in Illinois.
Oh, there's plenty of noise in Chicago.
Yes, there is.
I went to college, or I played at Marquette.
Okay, I'm out. I got it.
You know,
I think I got it, but I'm gonna take a stab at it. Oh,
I'm gonna wait one more, but I think I got it too.
I think I know. I know. I think I know who it is. I think.
Was a second round draft pick drafted by the Atlanta Hawks.
Oh, okay. I'm glad I didn't go out.
Damn it. Oh well.
We might be thinking of the same person.
Nope. I just realized the age.
Yeah, I think I know who Dirk went with.
Yep. You know I went with.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I didn't go.
I was a point guard. My career highlight was being a 1988 All-Star.
You know what? I think I'm gonna go out. Yeah, I'm out.
Oh yeah, I lost this one. Oh well.
I played for Atlanta, LA, New York,
Yay.
and San Antonio.
Son of a bitch. I should have known better. 1961. Duh. I botched that one.
I got my coaching start in Orlando.
I'm out.
I have one NBA championship.
This one?
I am a top 15 coach in history.
I'm probably wrong.
Maybe. The one championship I won was with the Boston Celtics.
That actually doesn't help things.
I've coached for Orlando, Boston, the Los Angeles Clippers, Philadelphia,
Oh no,
and Milwaukee.
I'm out.
Yeah, no, I'm wrong.
He's a top 15 coach? Okay.
Maybe regular season.
All right. Well, okay.
And the final clue, I am a curse for any team I coach in the playoffs.
I would just like to point out that I guess this when you said 88 All-Star, it makes more sense.
Damn it! Messed that one up. Oh well.
All Luke said was fuck Marquette.
Nope, we saw his face. Screen cap that shit.
God damn it. I'm trying to be more discreet than Atlanta's defense done.
He says fuck Marquette and fuck Doc Rivers. I feel like he gets a point.
Let's see, that's 2 from Matt.
Wiz says he has no fucking idea.
Yeah, he just messaged me or texted me and said I never got that one. Yeah, it was Doc Rivers. So
Damn it.
That was a tough one.
1, 2 from Matt.
I should have known better when he said 1961.
6 for Luke. Wait, did I do that right? 1, 2. No, sorry. 5 for Luke.
I didn't get it. All I said was
Okay.
I added the fuck Doc Rivers on afterwards.
All right. So Matt is the only one that got that right. And he said he was completely fucked when I said he was born in 61. I'm like, just give it time. Might take a little while, but it'll get there.
That's what he keeps telling his boss, too. Give it time.
Yep.
All right. Next one. I was born May 2nd, 1987. I am from Plum, Pennsylvania. Mark, they're showing highlights of the Asian ladies arriving in large black Escalades.
There you go.
Like, what the fuck are you watching?
Yeah,
like I know it's a follow up of.
Let's see. I went to college at West Virginia University.
West Virginia.
I was drafted in the 7th round in 2009.
Damn, 7th round.
I am a 2-time Pro Bowler.
From West Virginia. Did you say where you went to college? That was where you went to college, West Virginia?
Yeah. I was
Okay.
from Pennsylvania, went to West Virginia.
Mm.
I played in 1 Super Bowl, but did not win it.
Damn.
I played my entire 8-year career with the Indianapolis Colts.
Hmm.
I became a guest host in 2018 for Fox
Yeah.
Sports college and NFL broadcast.
I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm out.
All right,
I have an
Luke,
idea, but I'm not sure yet.
I was a punter when I played.
Yep, I'm out.
I'm out.
Well, still nothing from Wiz. Keep going. Where was I? I am also a commentator for the WWE.
There you go. He'll be choked out soon.
They're gonna get that ass.
Oh, yeah.
Since it doesn't actually say his name, I'm going to show my screen. Since you mentioned that.
Shitty pro wrestling commentary. That's what the late Kev Castle thinks too.
All right, and last clue, I have probably the most popular show on ESPN. I don't know what the numbers are, but Wiz gave me
even
the
though
answer before that one, so I'll put him
even
on
though I
that.
never watch it.
Commentator for WWE.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We
what are the
see
answers?
that.
It's McAfee.
I can't even read what Matt says there.
Says Aaron Rodgers' butt buddy.
Okay.
Yes, pretty much.
It's just fuck him and Rogers. His show sucks too. Okay.
Agreed.
So everybody got it. It is Pat McAfee.
Pat McAfee. I love Michael Cole.
2 points for Wiz. 3 points for Dirk and Matt.
Yeah, that's all he played 8 years. Damn. Okay.
4 points for Luke and Smark. All right, we got 2 more. This one might fuck some people up, but then again, it probably won't for a couple of you.
Oh, we'll see Matt on camera for the first time. That's special. There he is.
Zoomed in. It's episode 200. He's got to make an appearance. Matt looks good. Like he's been enjoying some delicious
food. Eating that deep dish Detroit pizza.
Yep. I was born on April 23rd, 1977. I'm not going to say where he was born because that's a fucking dead giveaway for a couple of you.
1977. Mojo.
I
No, that's
moved
good.
to California in 1998 to become a bodybuilder.
Wait. No.
In 1999, I decided to give wrestling a try.
Okay. I think I know who this is, but not quite yet.
I'm actually gonna go out.
All right.
This sounds familiar.
I want to guess, but I'm going to stay. I think I know.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I think.
This will probably help you guys. I made my WWE debut in 2002.
Yep. Okay. I'm out.
Yeah, I think so.
How the fuck was I the first one out with a wrestling one? Like, what the fuck, guys?
Matt's at a clear disadvantage. Good thing he built up a good
We
lead
saw
going
it. We
into
just
this
were
one.
too scared to say something.
I mean, to be fair,
Yeah, we had to be sure. That's all.
common story.
Wiz went out at bodybuilder. He went out before anybody.
Yeah. Ruthless aggression.
Unfortunately for Wiz, he did not get it right. I have been a tag team United States World Heavyweight and WWE champion.
Woo!
They interviewed one of the ladies. She said she was excited to attend her first hockey game and ended the interview asking the reporter to buy something.
Buy something or get out.
Hurry up and buy.
Thanks,
Wiz
Dick.
said, thanks, Dick. Yep, sorry, Wiz.
This clue
Originally,
won't help.
I was known for my ruthless aggression.
I was gonna say this clue won't help out Matt any.
Matt seeing the hand gesture. Oh, I'm out.
I'm pretty sure I'm wrong.
He's probably not happy.
No, you're probably not.
Asian people.
Just run through these rest of these real quick. I'm also a rapper and an actor. I'm from West Newbury, Massachusetts. That's why I couldn't.
No, I am wrong.
Oh, damn.
And
I
way.
am a record 17-time champion, and I've
Right
made
there.
over 650 Make-A-Wishes.
What'd you say? Mark Henry. It's Matt. It's John Cena.
Yours went out, Smark, but I know you got it. Yeah,
Yeah,
Matt
John-
got it. Dirk got it.
Yeah, it's John Cena.
Any sympathizer, John Cena.
Mark
Take one
Henry.
of those Asian ladies home.
Thanks for the assist there, Dirk.
1, 2, 3.
No problem.
4 for Matt.
Dude, I didn't even yell ruthless aggression.
6 for Smark. 6 for Dirk.
Jesus Christ.
And nothing for Luke or Wiz. They were wrong. All right, we got one last one here.
Thank goodness, baby jeez.
This one's a little different. We were founded in 1970. We're going franchise here.
Oh, that's a good one.
We are a Western Conference team.
I think I know what it is. Okay, I'm out. What the hell?
Dirk's already out. It's crazy.
The Golden Knights.
Because it's a baseball team.
Yeah, because, MLB has Western Conferences. It's not American League and National League. We have won 6 division titles and 3 conference titles. We have made the playoffs 37 times in our 54-year existence. Of those 37 playoff appearances, we've only won 1 NBA championship. We made the playoffs 21 straight years, and that is tied for the second longest streak in NBA history. This is probably a dead giveaway for Wiz here, so listen up, Wiz. Bulls versus Us was a popular game in the 90s.
Yeah, I think I know. Yeah, I know.
I feel like I might as well just write Wiz out there too, because he's probably got it. Only the Lakers, Celtics, and Spurs have more playoff appearances since 1970.
The who?
The Lakers,
That's
Celtics,
a-
and Spurs.
That's a band.
Final clue already. Bill Walton, Clyde Drexler, and Damian Lillard are some of our biggest stars ever in our history.
Yeah, man.
Well, I'm wrong, but I'm right about one thing that I wrote here.
What'd you write, Smart?
Did you write the Portland Trailblazers?
No, he put the Utah Jazz. Karl Malone is a pedophile. So I say he's right about one of the things.
That he is.
Is that who you were thinking already, Dirk?
I thought about Portland.
Okay.
Portland Trailblazers. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Portland Trailblazers.
Wiz said he got Trailblazers in the last one. I figured Bulls versus Blazers would have fucking tripped you off. Or tipped you off.
Yep, Portland Trailblazers. Bill Walton.
All right. Dirk got a lot of points on that last one. All right, so that's 1 for Wiz, Matt, and Luke. Zero for Smark on that one. I gotta do some counting here to get to fucking Dirk's.
Bill Walton. And he won one in '86 too with the Celtics. Bill Walton, that is.
Damn, that's 8 points for Dirk.
Even more shameful because I was a big Trailblazers fan when I was a kid because that's where Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, let's say I wore the hat as a clue. I was trying to find quotes for the Who Am I, and there was the one episode where I was wearing the fucking Oilers hat, and one of the Who Am I's was the Oilers, and you were telling Matt. Okay, so Dirk, fuck it, we'll start with Dirk just because I have him written in first. Let's see, 8 plus 6, 14 plus 3, 17, 18, 19 for Dirk. Luke had 1, 5, 8, 11 points. Wiz had 1, 3, 5, 9 points. Smark had 6, 10, 14 points. Matty Icing, 5, 8, 10. Jesus. 18, 23 points. Matty Icing is your winner.
Matty Icing. Icing that cake.
Kevin Duckworth. So yeah, Matt with 23 points. Dirk in second at 19. Smark in third at 14. Luke in fourth at 11. And Wiz brings up the rear at 9. All right. Now we'll do some Who Said It. I'm not going to bother to keep track of this one. This is more just for you guys to throw in guesses and have some fucking fun with it. I went back and listened to some old episodes and pulled random quotes from each of us.
You poor bastard.
Yeah.
This was harder than I thought it would be.
Trying to get those views up.
Yep, that's what it was.
Is that one of the quotes that was harder than I thought it would be?
No. So I will give the quote. You guys talk amongst yourselves, and you try to figure out who said it.
Who?
First quote. That is probably the most irritated I have been since becoming a fan. Was somehow fucking losing to Arizona in OT. And everybody on the call and Wiz is eligible. So the 6 of us.
Well.
Losing to Arizona in OT.
Going Luke.
I'm going my brother.
I'm going to go for your brother.
And my guess is based on the fact that the quote includes since becoming a fan, which indicates that it was a life decision that did not happen organically.
I'm going to go with this is the one where the Matthew Stafford threw what would have been a touchdown, but they called a timeout, and they lost to the Cardinals in overtime because they always lose in Arizona.
Wiz is going with me as well. Dirk, any guesses?
Yeah, I'll go with you. I have no clue, but I'll go with cheese.
All right, well, props to Smark for picking up on the since becoming a fan. It was Luke Birch talking about the Arizona Coyotes beating the Red Wings in overtime.
Oh,
there you go. Hockey.
Yeah, say some of these have clues in them, some of them not so much, but that was one of them, and Smark did a good job in picking up on it. Let's see, let's check that one off. Some of us have more quotes than others because some of us are harder to find quotes for. All right, next one. If you expect me to be factually correct about things, or hold on. Yeah, if you expect me to be factually correct about anything, have you listened to any of my shows?
That sounds like Smark.
Mark.
Yeah. The plural shows would indicate that it's me.
Yeah,
I gotta let the dog out.
Oh,
What'd you say, Matt?
time for humping.
Smark.
All right. Well, he's not here to hear that he was correct, but yes, every one of you guessed Smark. Every one of you are correct. Well done. Picked up on the shows plural.
Yep.
I'll give him a chance to let his rapist outside real quick and come back,
Oh,
and then I will move on to the next one.
What the hell? No. Bad boy. You live over there. Go back to the freaks.
You call him boy. My name's Hand Banana.
Why, you talking to me here?
No, not anymore. We're done talking.
Hang on. Let me bend over and pick this thing up again. Hand Banana, no!
Wiz said the factually correct tipped him off. And I'm sure Wiz enjoyed that drop. He hasn't been around to hear it, but he loves him some fucking Hand Banana too. All right, I'm going to move down to a random one here. All right. Yeah, I remember that. The Hartford Whalers. There's whales in Hartford. Who said it?
What a quote.
I'm going to go Smark on that one.
Smark? Was that Smark?
All right, we got 2 for Smark.
I'm going to go Matt.
1 for Matt.
2 for Matt.
2 for Matt. 2 for Smark. Right? Smark, did you say yourself? I can't remember.
I peed and missed it.
Wiz says I peed and missed it. Okay. Wiz, I'll repeat it for you real quick. Yeah, I remember that. The Hartford Whalers. There's whales in Hartford. Who did you say, Smark? I can't remember.
I said Matt, but I'm kind of regret not picking Wiz because it seems like a joke that Wiz would.
Okay.
And True North and Scott, if y'all are still in the chat or anyone else is there, feel free to throw in guesses yourself as well.
Yeah. Crowd participation is welcome. I mean, Wiz is in the chat and he's playing along.
I would say my 2 is either Cheese or Smark, but I'll go with Smark.
All right. Well, this is one I went on because I've stumped you all.
Oh, man. There you go.
That was a quote from Dirk.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Nice.
I said that? Oh, okay.
Yep. All right, next quote. It's been a strange 2021. Detroit makes the right moves, the right decisions. Who said it?
That's a hard one.
Let's see. Matty Icing? I'll go with Matty Icing.
Someone saying it's
too pessimistic. Optimistic.
Someone's saying it's strange Detroit making the right decisions. Yeah, I'm going for you, Cheese.
I'm gonna go with Luke.
This is a hard
Matty.
one. It's either Cheese talking about the Lions or Luke talking about the Red Wings, but I'm going to go Cheese.
Scott's guessing Luke. All right. Everybody's got their guess in. I wish I would have been able to like cut the clips and just play them back instead of having to tell you who it was. No, I did this on purpose just to throw you guys off, and it worked. That was another quote from Dirk.
I'll be damned.
He back-to-back Dirk does.
Hell, I don't remember saying all this shit.
All right, next quote. This came off the same episode. Hell, like right before Dirk said this. I'm not
Oh,
used to
Lord.
Detroit making smart moves. Please stop.
Me.
That's a Luke quote.
Yeah,
Is
I'm
that
gonna go
Luke?
Luke.
Fine, I'll go Luke.
Everybody's going Luke. I'll give Wiz and Scott a chance. Wiz says Luke.
Which again could be more trickery.
It would the police stop to tip me off.
And Scott says Luke. Everybody is correct. That was indeed Luke Birch. Hey. Here's one. That's a long poop. He's going number 1, number 2, and number 3 multiple times. There's chafing involved. Who said it?
Number one.
I want to go Wiz here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go Wiz.
Yeah, I'm going Wiz. I feel like it's either Wiz or Cheese. That's not like something Luke would say. It's not something I say.
Wiz is guessing smart.
I'll
This could
say
be one
Smart.
where Wiz disappeared and Smart made the. I'm actually saying
Scott.
Smart.
Scott's guessing himself. All right,
Yeah,
what's everybody's guess again?
I got Smart.
There was some flip
Wiz.
flops.
I'm switching to Smart.
Mark, who'd you guess? Or are you still
I
thinking?
guess Wiz.
Wiz? Okay. Nobody got it. That is none other than yours truly, me.
Ah,
Referencing Luke being gone.
Mm.
I think he was just running late, so I just made a joke. All right. I don't think I'd be that interested in drafting someone who already has CTE setting in. Can't remember who this person was talking about.
Well, I'll go with Luke.
I'll go Smart.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
I'll go
me, too.
myself.
I feel like it's either me or Luke. I'm gonna go with me.
Yeah.
Wiz says Luke. Yeah, I can't remember who it was, but I know this was in reference to the particular person saying that they don't believe in space. Scott is guessing Dirk.
No.
So yeah, he said he doesn't believe in space, and then none other than Luke Birch said, I don't think I'd be that interested in drafting someone who already has CTE setting in. So everybody that
Can't
guessed
believe
Luke is correct.
I just guessed that one. That just sounds like Luke.
Yeah.
This was one of the funnier quotes right here. I mean, he was only half a good basketball player anyway, and then became 25% a good basketball player. It wasn't so much the injuries, he just got increasingly whiter.
That's Smart?
Wiz.
That Smart?
I gotta go Smart.
Yeah, I'll go Smart too.
I'm going Wiz.
Wait, give Wiz and Wiz guesses Smart.
I think I appreciate this.
I'm
not sure if it's that it was funny or that it was racist.
A little bit.
Well, you say a lot of racist shit, so it has to be you. No, I'm just kidding.
Fair enough.
Jeez.
Me. That was Mark Wahlberg talking about Blake Griffin.
Damn. Yeah. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin. Holy cow. I've heard that name in years.
Here's a nice
Mark's right.
Nice short quote. You know me. I love a good pain in the dick.
Wiz.
That sounds like Wiz.
Yeah, I keep saying Wiz, but I'm pretty confident in this one.
I'll go Cheese.
No,
Even Wiz
even
says it's him.
himself.
Dang, she still has red hair.
Yep, kinda. You see, it's grown out a little bit.
Yeah.
Scott says that could be all of us. Any of
Nope.
us.
Nope. Not me.
Said too broad. Well, all of you that guessed Wiz, even Wiz, you are correct. All right. He said, "You know me as one of my crutches." That it is. See, Wiz knew it. He caught the clue. Next one. I've heard of some weird fetishes, but kneecaps is up there with the weirdest. Obviously, this is in reference to Dan Campbell.
I'm gonna go cheese. I feel like it's either cheese or Luke. I'm gonna go with cheese.
I'll go Dirk.
What the hell? I'll go with Maddie.
Wiz is guessing Dirk. Scott says Luke. Everybody have their guess in?
I got Maddie.
No, I don't. Alexa, flip a coin.
Okay.
I'm gonna say cheese.
All right.
Alexa's still flipping. Tails.
It takes longer to flip the British currency.
All right. Oddly enough, congrats to Scott Greer Not Queer. He's the only one that guessed Luke Birch, and it was Luke Birch.
Damn it, Alexa, why didn't you land on Tails?
Mine did.
All right. Oh, great. He's one of those he/him sensei people.
Oh, great. He's one of those. See him. That cheese?
He,
No,
him
not cheese.
sensei people.
That G Wiz?
Yeah, I'm between two. I'm gonna say Wiz.
I'll go Smart.
I'll go
I
Wiz.
I feel like it's either Wiz or cheese. I'm gonna say cheese. I don't think it was me.
Mark?
Those were the two I was between as well. Smart.
Wait,
I mean, I remember-
wait a second. See if Scott's got a guess on this one.
I remember there was a brief period in time when I introduced myself as Sensei, so I feel like that disqualifies it from being me.
Yeah, I can't remember who that was in reference to.
I tried it as a nickname and it didn't work.
Well, Scott doesn't have a guess.
Still nothing.
All right. Well, win this round because I've stumped you all. That was none other than Maddie Icing.
Maddie Icing.
Oh.
How about that for Maddie? Even he doesn't remember saying it.
He would have been the last person I would have guessed.
Yes.
All right. Next one. I'm going to click that link because I'm a dude. I'm going to hold up the whole show to take a look at a pic of an MMA fighter that's a porn star.
Again, this is between two.
I feel like it's me or Wiz.
Yeah, I'm going to say Wiz.
Gee Whiz? I'll take Gee Whiz. Gee Whiz, I
Yeah.
and he's proud of it too.
Scott guesses Wiz.
See, I feel like the takeaway is to hold up the show, which would imply that he has a segment, which was probably the UFC segment. I don't think I'm capable of holding up shows.
Yeah, got a point. Yep, it was Wiz.
It was Wiz. Even Wiz was proud of that one. Like, yeah, that was me.
All right, we only got 3 left.
Bob Dole.
Shout out to Bob
Dole's
Dole.
lost.
What's up, Bob Dole?
What's going on, Bob Dole?
Uh-oh. Baby's crying.
Baby.
Uh-oh.
All right,
My
let's get
God,
through
it's
these.
Chinese
We can call
family
it
fun.
night. Said the fuck? Bob Dole's here? Yep. Bob Dole visits us from the grave.
Mm-hmm.
Still has that same dead arm.
So how's the weird arm treating you? Okay. Well, I mean, it matches the rest of his body now, so. This one's going to be pretty obvious, probably, but fuck it. I wrote it down. I was hanging with my lady friend the other night, and I was having some trouble. I had a few drinks, but luckily I had Blue Chew. Blue Chew for all your boner needs. Sponsor us.
Wizard cheese, wizard
Yeah,
cheese.
this-
What do I want?
This is the Windows 8 hassle.
The Windows
Whiz.
8 asshole.
I'll go Wiz.
Scott says Smark. Wiz says me. I always say lady friend. I know, I should have cut that part out.
Yeah, you do always say lady friend.
Scott, I have a wrestling podcast. Do you think I fuck ever?
Well played.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with
Think I've-
Charlie.
He said Charlie.
That's the only one who's fucking.
Smark says lady friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that was indeed Wiz. All right, next one. They were talking about Ronda Rousey being pretty. She's no Jessica Andrade, but she's all right.
Smart.
Smart.
Yeah, probably me.
That sounds like smart.
Wiz says Smark.
I don't.
Nah,
even if it is,
did-
I don't feel great about them all picking me on this one.
Yeah, it's kind
Scott
it's
says
Smarker. Smarker.
it is kind of
Smacker.
your own fault, but it is kind of your own fault though for sending us all a picture of Jessica Andrade. And
I regret nothing. That's what our Patreon should be. It's just pictures that I stole from Jessica.
all right, so everybody guessed Smark. Everybody is wrong. That was me talking about Smark and Boxman talking about Ronda Rousey on their show being pretty. And I was in the chat and I said, she's not Jessica Andrade, but she's all right.
Oh my
I said
goodness.
that just to pop Smark while he was on the other show with Boxman. I was talking about it on one of our episodes.
That was a beautiful.
I've stumped you all.
Yes, you did.
To be fair, her cunt was okay. The rest of the stuff was just so not cool.
Oh.
I mean,
True North said Angel Reese or Ronda Rousey.
Reese.
Reese.
Yeah, Reese.
As Wes would say, gun to my head, I'd say, I love you, Mom.
Reese.
Anal grease. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And the last one, it's super obvious, at least for one of you, but probably
Not
most
really.
of us. Last one. Hit a bitch one time and respect happens.
I mean, I love that quote. It's a good one to go out on.
It says Rousey would just alpha dog me.
I'm going with Matt because that's the funniest option to me.
Wiz says that was 100% me. I remember it.
Yep.
Luke's pointing at Smark.
No, I'm pointing at the fucking highlighted comment.
Looks to me like you're pointing at Smark. He's right underneath you.
Yeah, I see him pointing at Smark.
Like if I wanted to get
Me or G Wiz? I'll go with G Wiz.
I would just be like,
No, it wasn't me.
True North says Sean P. Diddy?
R. Kelly? No. G Wiz?
Tyreek Hill.
G Wiz remembers 100% that it was him, and he was 100% correct. So is everybody else that guessed Wiz.
That sounds like Wiz.
All right. Now, if you notice, there was only one Matty Icing quote because it was really hard to fucking pull a Matty Icing quote. He's usually just randomly talking about sports, and it's like, oh, that's no fun.
He had a good one like a couple weeks ago when I was going on my tirade about fucking that the guy from Stump the Schwab being a fat, unlikable nerd. He's like, I do a show with that guy. So fuck you.
Yeah, that was the best burn from Matty Icing in history, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Came out of nowhere too because it's fucking sniped me.
Yeah, I heard him say that. Oh, great, he's one of those him sensei people, and I was like, hey, that's about as racy as Matt's gonna get. So yeah, the fucking hours of just randomly skipping through our podcast, and that's what I came up with.
There you go.
Through
Like a lot of
199 episodes.
Whew.
Like a lot of those
199.
segments
Damn.
were probably with
I didn't
that
go
shit
through all
like
199, but that's just
Not to say
random
too
ones.
much.
I had to go through a lot of the older ones where Wiz was actually on. And I got a couple that Dirk was on. I went back to the older episodes when Dirk was actually part of the show.
A bunch of choking, gagging.
Dan Campbell.
Detroit and Washington in the postseason.
All right, well, I think since we're almost 3 hours into this, it's time to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Dirk, thank you for coming on. Appreciate it.
No problem. No problem.
Big shout out to True North, Scott, Bob Dole. Thank you for hanging out with us for 200 fucking episodes.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't put you through 200 more. Well, it might happen. We'll see. Shout out to Luke, Smark, and Matt for being a part of every 200 episodes, pretty much.
That's right. Non-charismatic indeed.
Yes. No charisma. That's why we get no viewers. But I'm fine with it. We're here for our own entertainment.
Yeah.
We'll just drag some of you along with us. Big shout out to True North for being a big part of the show every week too with his comments.
Yeah.
His comments tonight regarding the Asian ladies. I was killing it.
Oh yeah.
Hurry up and buy.
Oh yeah.
Buy something or get out.
Hurry up and buy.
He said maybe for 201 try being interesting, charming, or maybe just semi-listenable. I mean,
Nah.
we're kind of set in our ways.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, why fix it?
If it is broke, why fix it?
Yeah, that too.
Get something new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to
everybody.
Mojo and the Bayou Geeks.
Yeah.
Forgot
Shout out
them.
to Mojo because he was a part of the show at one point too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you all for making 200 episodes happen. Make sure to come back next week, Tuesday, 8:30. We'll be here. You should too.
5 years.
Hits, everybody.
Tits.
Diamond tits.
Yes.
Oh, come on.
Gentlemen.